This is our paranormal podcast because this is our paranormal community, and we want to support you here on RU Media Network. We are proud to be sponsored by the Haunted Hinsdale House in Hinsdale, New York. Here are your hosts, Brian Mersall and Shawn Gilmore.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Paranormal Podcast without Brian. Brian is picking up the dog. His dog is not doing well, so they're taking care of the dog. He'll be on, though. He said he'll be on later. So hopefully it won't be too much later, but he will be on. But we do have an awesome guest. It is Joshua Joyner from what is it? Attic Junkie Paranormal. They sell all sorts of and build, right? Sell and build equipment for us investigators to use, and so we're gonna be talking about that. But first, this weekend is the big Ghost Hunt for Brian event. There's the old poster for it. I haven't uploaded that to Spreaker. Or to StreamYard. You would think I would, but I didn't. But man, it's this Saturday. We just sold out yesterday, man. 30 tickets. Now $50 a pop, man. That's $1,500 that we've raised for the Felicias. Plus, we have money coming in for So we have challenges. I'm doing a challenge. So I'm doing a solo with the ghost helmet on in the basement, the most active location of the school. And so we made a donation for me to do that blindfolded. So that, and then Denise Smith, they donated $100 for her to do a solo in the basement. Not blindfolded, but with the ghost helmet on. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do that at the end of the event. So everyone be on the lookout for a live video around 1 o'clock in the morning on Saturday for us doing this, because it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll probably go live throughout the night as long as everyone there is okay with it. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We have some really cool items for raffles. Oh, I forgot the long gone doll. The long gone doll is in a box, so he's safe. But this is him. I started off the show with this picture here. Roddy Scotty is his name, named by Angela Felicia. She even wrote this awesome poem here. And that will be a silent auction. And then everything else will be raffle. And so it's even more money to raise for the Felicias. And if people who go to the event want to do solo runs, they can donate $10 to a solo run. For another $10, they do a solo run with the ghost helmet on. So it's just all about raising money. Brian Mersall and I from our Paranormal are donating food. I've already got a stack of soda and water and chips and stuff, and we're getting pizza for the night. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's just all about raising money. Now, guys, if you aren't going, you can still raffle for a lot of the items. So don't miss out. There's some awesome locations that you can raffle on. It's insane the number of items and locations for you to go to. We got Wildwood Sanitarium, Hinsdale House, Mansfield. Yeah, OSR. We have an OSR public hunt tickets. We have OSR's Ohio State Reformatory. Yeah, dude. Madison Seminary, Fairfield County Infirmary. Oh my gosh, the list goes on and on, guys. So you don't want to miss out on that. Look for the event page on Facebook. It's on Dark Alley Paranormal's page. I've been sharing the crap out of it. If you have any questions or anything, we'll make sure to get you the link. Message me. The way I'm taking payments online though is strictly through Venmo, and it's because Venmo's free, and also I only want to use one app. That way, all the money is tracked. My money's not mixed in with it, and it's really just about free and easy to track. So that my Venmo is 100% dedicated for this event, and 100% of the money that is in my Venmo is going directly to the Felicia family and the fight against cancer.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. This is just like some years ago, almost 10 years ago, I had a major back surgery. I had a mass form on my spine, and it was pushing on my spine, and it was making my legs go numb. So, they rushed me into surgery, and they got the surgery, and there was a little bit of a scare, of course, because they had to test the mass for cancer.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know what the mass was. They just knew it was there. And holy crap, if that would have been cancer, the surgery, after insurance alone, the surgery was $10,000 after insurance. So we were in the hole, $10,000 already. If that were cancer, dude, we would have been proper fucked. Like straight up, like holy cow. I mean, like just financially. Let's not even get into the physical, spiritual end of all of it. So
I've been through it, man, with a family member.
Yeah, dude, it's scary shit. And the thing is, man, the Felicias weren't that lucky. They, Brian ended up having cancer, and so he had the surgery. It's not his back though; it's a different cancer. It's bladder cancer, but they removed the mass, and they tested positive for cancer. So no matter what the surgery is, it sucks to go through, and the healing sucks, and your body never heals the same. I don't give a crap what any doctor says. After you have any surgery, your body never heals the same. So, and then on top of that,
especially if you have to go through anything else.
Exactly. So, and actually, this Friday, Brian is starting his second round of chemo. Now, the good news is that he's doing so well. They're okay with giving him half dosages. The first round really affected him badly, so they're giving him half dosages. But that means that he's getting better, right? If they're okay with doing the half dosage, then that means that they're confident that he's going to beat it. Wow. So Brian, 3 surgeries so far. Wow. See, that's insane, dude.
Hey man, my prayers are with you, brother.
That's insane. And this event has grown to be so much more. It just came out it started off as a little idea. Hey, they had a GoFundMe, and they had to cancel it because their account got compromised. So then other people started to do. Dan Class did a Facebook fundraiser, and Jeff Fent was selling wood from the Hinsdale house to help him out. And at that time, I was not in an area of ways where I can donate more than $10. I'm I need to do more than that. I just felt like I knew, man, if this were my family, I know what it would do. I felt like I needed to do more. And so I can't, let's do a public ghost hunt. That's an easy event, right? I'm thinking easy event, ghost hunt, and raise a couple bucks and done. Well, the paranormal community is so awesome. They're like, "Nuh-uh, Shawn. Nope, this is not going to be easy. Where this is going to turn into a con." Holy crap! We literally have 25 items that we have for raffles. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm not complaining at all. But it's grown to be so much work, and it's so much more. But I've never hosted anything like this. No, thank God I have people like Austin Maynard helping me out, and Denise Smith, and even Daniel Class has given some really beneficial input to help make this a a good event, and this is going to be so much fun. And actually, I just got this. I did an unboxing of this. I didn't say who it was from. It's a cutting board. It says bourbon and barbecue. I don't know if anyone watches my Facebook lives. I do on Sundays when I barbecue something up. It's called bourbon barbecue. The Felicia's got that for me, man. Isn't that awesome, dude?
That's awesome.
It's a cutting board.
Yeah, that's killer, dude.
Bourbon and barbecue. Dude. That's badass, dude. So
yeah, I love it.
Awesome.
That's killer.
Yeah, dude. So that's that. I got to find a good place for that. I figured that right for the show today. I could put it right here. But
oh yeah,
I don't know.
It's
got to go. Good. Yeah, man, it's got to go somewhere though. Up over by barbecue though, right? So I don't know. We'll figure out something. That just motivates me to create a real. Because right now I just like pull my girl out of the garage and just start barbecuing. Well, shit, man. Maybe I need to build myself a deck. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't build that shit.
I was about
pay
to
someone
say,
to build a deck. Pay someone to come and build a deck for me, and then go from there. But guys, seriously, go to the Dark Alley Paranormal event page. It says sold out on the thing. Ignore that. Find the raffle items and freaking buy raffle tickets, dude. These raffle tickets, we actually have a pretty good deal for these. The raffle tickets are. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick because I'm really bad at running off of memory.
I'd like to see.
Actually, here, let's do this then. Uh-oh. I'm getting like a ton of messages here. Jeez, I go to open Facebook and I have like a ton
Hey man, you know what?
I've never been this popular before. All right. What's up?
That's awesome. I would like to I know we talked earlier. I want to donate $200.
What?
From the website. Yep. I want to donate $200 for the raffle or the auction, however it goes, for his family.
Holy shit. Thank you, dude. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to add that. We're going to add that, guys, to. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Now, I had the website pulled up. I have this prepared for you. So we're going to go over some of the things that you have on your website that are available for people. Because you have, man, I have the Scare Bear. He's always sitting here with me. But here we go. I'm just going to pull this up real quick.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
Yeah, you have a new updated Scare Bear now. So
we have updated everything now.
You weren't even on that long ago, man. That's awesome that you're growing and improving that quickly. That's incredible. All right, so here, real quick, let me.
It's been nothing but a blessing.
Uh-oh, I heard a ding. Not if you're ready.
I did too.
You ready? Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Scare Bear.
Scare Bear.
What up, dude?
Hey, thank you so much for that donation as well. I really appreciate it.
Dude, isn't that awesome? Like,
dude, no problem, man.
Here, I was actually just about to pull up the page here. Dude, hold on. Right here. Okay, so this is the page. This is the post that we're looking for. So these are the prices. You get one ticket for $1, 6 for $5, 30 for $20. Now, normally for the MadCon and everything, they stop at the 20. I'm like, you know what? Let's give people a little bit more opportunity here, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's do 100 tickets for $50. Right, you get twice the tickets, right? Twice the opportunity. So for $50, you can get 100 tickets, and that's also all 100% of the money is going to the Felicias. I'm keeping none of it. This is all running off a donation. The location is all donation. Everything is 100% donation. The way that this is working out is so incredible, and literally we're doing this. All the money is going to the Felicias. It's amazing. So
Cool, man.
So we have here, I'm having trouble with my mouse here. Okay, so number one, we have a flashlight tour for this. FCI is Fairfield County Infirmary. We have a public ghost hunt at Madison Seminary for 2 people, and then we have a weekday investigation for the haunted Broadwell Funeral Home. We have a Friday or Saturday night at the haunted Broadwell Funeral Home. We have a Friday or Saturday at the Detroit 6th Precinct. They just had an awesome event over the weekend. A Friday or Saturday at the haunted Middle Point School. That's where the event is at.
Okay.
So you can have an opportunity to have that place to yourself. A weeknight investigation at the Hinsdale House plus Ghost Camp on top of that. So that's sweet. Yeah, right, Brian? We did that on our visit.
Yeah.
Right? We got a weeknight at Wildwood Sanitarium, and then you can get a one-on-one reading with Linda Dix to connect with a past loved one. She has this. This isn't really entered correctly. The title that she gave me for the reading, it's like a rainbow reading or something. So she tries to connect with someone that's passed, that's close to you. We have 4 winners for a 2-night stay at the Broken Arrow Asylum. That's down in, I want to say, Oklahoma. I mean, we're all over the country. Then we have weekday investigations for Madison Seminary, a weekday investigation for Fairfield County Infirmary. And then we have 4 tickets for a public hunt at Ohio State Reformatory. We have 3 digital ghost hunt magazines. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those magazines. Those magazines are awesome. And then we have 4 Hinsdale House ringtones. So you can download some ringtones on your phone that are specific to the Hinsdale House. And then at the location, we're going to have even more items. We're going to have the Long Gone Doll. That's going to be the only silent auction. We changed it a little bit. The only silent auction is going to be the Long Gone Doll. So we'll probably start that at like $50 or something. Then people just kind of bid on that, on whatever, to whatever it goes to. And then we have a podcast starting basket that's coming from the Cryptic Paranormal Show. They're going to have some swag, and we're going to have some Hinsdale swag too. And then Bearded Paranormal, they have a gift set that they're donating as well. Man, it just goes on and on. And now we have even more items to add. The $200 towards the ghost equipment at Attic Junkie Paranormal. Now, how do you want to do that? Do you want to make it like 2 different certificates, or do you want one person to get a $200 certificate?
We could do 2 because I think that would help, expand the prize pack a little bit.
Nice. Do this. So, dude, I'm so
I'll get with you after the show.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I really do, man. This is so awesome.
No
dude.
problem.
Guys, I'm sorry. I haven't been really looking at the comments. I wanted to like try and do this house cleaning real quick about this event, and it just keeps on getting bigger. So it's not just like a 2-minute conversation anymore. Thank you guys for your patience and everything. Guys, make sure to go and get this. This certificate, is this something that we can do digitally? Like, can we add this today? I know we only have until Friday for the raffles. Is this something we can add to the raffle, the online raffle? Is this something to be done digitally, or are we going to get a certificate to print out?
So I'll give you a code, and however you want to carry that code can be redeemed on Attic Junkie Paranormal for the amount that they're getting.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Man, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, that's
it's so badass, dude. Thank you. Dude, and I love my
and I'll do some instructions because.
Okay. No, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, if you end up getting the raffle ticket and you end up winning the $100, basically you need to just go in and act like you're buying everything. And when you go to your cart, underneath checkout, there is a redeem your code or gift card. So there's going to be 2 slots. One's going to be for a discount code and one's going to be for a gift card. You're going to enter in that discount code, which will give you the $100 off the merchandise that you're buying.
Nice.
And that's free shipping too.
What? And free shipping.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, no one does that.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Nice.
I do free shipping on everything.
Dude. That's awesome, dude. I just want to point out my Scare Bear because I know you have your Scare Bear. I got the OG here. This is the OG. Scare Bear.
God.
Yeah, dude. He's a little teddy bear, and the thing is like so these are REM pods. Yeah, dude. These are REM pods that are trigger objects, and now I'll tell you what, man. This fucker's loud. And like, so if you have it set out somewhere, it's like you're gonna hear it in another room. So that's really cool. That's what's really cool about it. So here, I don't know if I have a battery in this. Yep, you can see the lights up. This is the original. Now, that's all mine does, right? Mine beeps. It makes pretty noise, lights and stuff, so it's easy to see on camera. What does the new one do?
So, sorry. So the new one we have, he is got a brand new PCBA board that I was telling you guys about that we were designing back when we first did the interview. So the new PCBA board is a whole new concept that we're putting into, it came to fruition. We have, the guy, the OG, the new one. He's got his own little shirt, and basically he's a 2-in-1, or I guess you can call it a 3-in-1. I mean, he's got the traditional REM pod feature, and then he's got a musical mode, and then also, he acts as your regular trigger object. And basically, all you're doing is plugging a battery clip on him, and he comes with a little button that you just push for easy, mode change. And he's turned out fantastic, man. I couldn't be happier with it. Hold on a second. But I mean, he's very loud. He's clear.
Oh wow! So even sounds
just
different
to switch them is just one click.
And he plays music. Oh, it reminds me of the Parapooch. Oh, the Parapooch used to sound like that.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh,
so that's him, man. And we have a K2 Bear. No, go ahead.
Oh, no. I just wanted you to was there pricings or what?
Yeah, so the new one, we're actually working on the price structure of the whole website. So we're dropping prices. So actually we're dropping him another couple bucks. He is going to be $79.99.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a new REM pod that's out. That's just the same functionality, and it is going to go for $60. And it comes with the toggle switch that you can switch modes very easy. So it's turned out, and we still have our old stuff. I mean, we have the older REM pods that are the minis, which we call, with the black and 2 blue lights, and then we have the bigger one that is just more lights, but kind of the same feature. But those are super sensitive. I mean, you can get about 12 inches away, and that thing will go off with an alarm.
Nice. Actually, here, since Brian brought up the prices, Why don't we go check out the website? Here it is. So
Thank
this
you,
is
Big.
the shop. This is the shop. So
That's
literally, yeah, all you got to do is click on the hamburger button, click shop now, and then it takes you here. I learned at work that's what the 3-line button is called. It's called the hamburger button. So I get to feel I get to sound like I'm IT literate. All right. So, man, look at all this stuff. Brian, do you remember how many things he had last time he was on?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's like an eBay link.
Dude, it's like quadrupled, man. More than that. It's insane.
Yeah.
Look at all this stuff. You're donated $200. And his prices are good, too. So you have a Himalayan salt rock that is a REM pod trigger object. That's insane.
Yes, sir.
What is the 3-in-1 box?
So the 3-in-1 box is basically if somebody wants like a personalized team logo or something personal like that. That was for a young lady that I did, and it's the skull with the flowers and a static meter and a REM pod all built into one. And there's different ones that I've done for different clients. This is the basic functionality of them. That one, they just wanted like black, kind of antique-ish. But, it's just, we've had so many people that I'm doing one right now for another customer. He wants the new REM pod with the music inside one of the boxes with the static meter. So we're building those, so whenever people want those, they just tell me. There's a chat tab. They can go and message me or email me or even call and let me know what they want. Send me their concept art and I'll draw out a design. And that's what comes of that one that you see right there. That one was hand carved, wood burned, and hand painted.
That's crazy.
That is real crazy. Sorry, I was going to start a chat. Okay.
Let's go.
Maybe. All right. So, no, it wants to chat with me now. I don't want to submit.
So you even have the Addict Junkie Generation 2 SLS camera, handheld, everything.
That is right here.
Yep,
Wow.
That's our SLS camera. It's built by a very good friend of mine. He is a genius. That rig weighs less than 3 pounds. Actually, I have it right here. Hold on a second.
Wow.
Yes. So the rig weighs less than 3 pounds, man. And I mean, it's very compact, portable. I can literally break this down and set it up in about 3 minutes.
Nice. No, it says sold out.
And
can you
everything
make them if someone
comes.
needs
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got 4 more that are coming up tomorrow.
Nice.
We actually just put 4 on this week, and they were gone like that. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, how do you... Okay, so how do you record? You just have to have
So
a
there's a
camera
program on there. So there's a program on there that's called Bandicam. Okay. So when you go to our D2D imaging, basically everything comes in a very beautifully packed box. Everything is laminated instructions, step by step on how to run everything, how to plug, how to maintain. So basically, when you power on the tablet, which is a Tabisha 8-inch tablet with Windows 8, it'll power on, and right at the start screen, there is a D2D that you click on and run down to D2D imaging with Connect, and you hit run, go to Bandicam, hit record, and you're off, man. And I mean, literally less than 5 minutes to start it up and get it going. And when you're done, you hit stop, save, and it automatically puts it in a folder, and you can access it via hooking in the tablet to a computer or pull out the SD card that comes with it.
That's
Nice.
insane.
Oh, see, Peggy just said that she gave up hers because it was too heavy.
Yeah, this thing actually, like, if I were to take this whole thing apart, it folds completely vertically flat.
Nice.
So it's good for easy storage. You know, we sell all of the hard frame cases for the tablets and all the Connect pieces, so you can keep it all in one nice little place. And so it's that. Go ahead.
What's the best way to get you money that can like bypass any because like what's the best way to pay for this stuff that nets you the most? Just the website or Venmo or what?
Oh no, so we accept PayPal, we're on Stripe, and we're about to launch Square. So everybody has an option, and like I said, when you purchase, you get your confirmation number. Every step that I do, once I start your order, it goes to processing. So you see everything from start to finish. My turnaround times are pretty quick, but sometimes I am just, up to my neck in orders.
Yeah.
So I do, tell people for certain amounts of orders and, based on the quantity and what you have, it would give us about 7 to 14 days, total turnaround time to be able to deliver it straight to your house. Because, if you're going to ask for a personalized box and, 5 or 6 other things that I have to build, it's going to take a while. And I stress that to people a lot. I take pride in my work. And we have also partnered with St. Augustine. They are the owners of GhostHuntersEquipmentStore.com. And we have carried their products, the Paraforce line. If you scroll down just a little bit, Shawn, you'll see their Paraforce line.
I was just on it too.
You just had it.
Right here.
There it is. Yep, right there. That's the PMB Polter tune. We have their the vibes, the spirit vibes. We have the spirit pod. We have the new SB7T Rev 5. We have the millimeters, and we have the new Phantom IR full spectrum lights that are about to come. And we also carry their dowsing rods and, of course, the official K2 meters.
Nice. This millimeter you have here.
Yeah.
With the
yep.
With the REM pod, this is the millimeter I've been wanting. This is awesome. $200. So I'm gonna when I get my tickets, guys, I'm putting all my tickets in the Attic Junkie so that I can win all the gift cards and get this, because this is the one, man, right here. Sorry.
Yep.
All right.
That's an awesome unit, man. It's so hard right now to, because this whole chip shortage is not only affecting the automobile industry and all the other people don't realize that this stuff is affecting this industry too. So it's so hard to get inventory right now, being as small as I am. So partnering up with them was a good move on our part to be able to expand and also to alleviate some of the constant ass kickings that I get every day with orders up to my neck.
Right.
Which I am like 100% thankful for, man. Like I couldn't, it's only because of like great people that trust me and trust our company to be able to do this.
Dude, you have a REM pod candle.
Yep.
That is,
And
I
we got
love
the
that
off the
idea.
wall stuff, man.
So like let's say you want to do a spirit circle or some sort of a seance, an investigation. And most places don't allow you to use real candles. You're using LED candles. Why not use a REM pod candle? Who knows? Maybe they'll give you validation for a spirit that you're trying to connect with. Dude, that is such a great idea. Here, real quick, I want to give a quick
they're made out of
Ken. I'm sorry, real quick, Ken Allen from the Wizards Table. They're on Saturdays. Good friend of mine,
nice.
popping in to say hi.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, thanks for popping in again.
Thank you, Ken.
So, Eddie, I'm sorry, I've been really bad at following the comments, worse than usual today. Which item were you talking about here? So I can post that. Okay, so sorry, ADD. All right. So yeah, I love that candle idea. What is this?
So that's our collapsible REM pod lantern.
Okay.
So basically, it is a collapsible lantern that I turned into a REM pod, and it is literally, it's really, really cool, man. I mean, it's, that's the size of it, about the size of your hand, and then you pop it up, and it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, all the reflective surfaces, I mean, it makes it, really clear to see, and it's just as loud as the bear. It's a little bit more muffled, but it for outdoor investigations, it's pretty cool, and it's a little cool thing having your little kit.
Well, the thing is that like when you're going on investigations, I mean, you're limited in space, right? So unless you're getting like bringing case upon case to investigations, which is cool to do. I mean, I have 4, 5, 6 cases. But
yep, me too.
What you're not going to be taking 6 cases with you when you're leaving the safe room. So you want to be able to like. So you may go to a room, and then how many times have you been like, "Damn, I wish I had this piece of equipment. This would be perfect for this moment right now." But that's in the safe room. Oh well, F it. I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing without what I want. So if you have things that are small, then you can bring more stuff with you to investigate, and you have what you need. That's why I love the bear, man.
Thing.
Dude, this fits in a pocket. Dude, I can put this in a cargo shirt pocket, and boom, it's done. You know?
Yeah.
So if a friend wanted to buy stuff from you that this is that, and they wanted to just send you money, so you just net the whole amount, for example, or whatever you want to do, what's the best way to get it to you?
Right. So you can do PayPal. PayPal is probably the best way.
As like PayPal friend or whatever it is.
Yeah, like a friend, or if you wanted some assurance, you could always do a service. Because with all my products, you're gonna get the support, or if something goes wrong, because I'm only human, and sometimes I do mess up. The people want returns. Usually, I have no problem getting back to them and replacing. And I usually try to hook people up too. Like if something goes wrong, then I end up giving them like a gift card code or a percentage off on their next purchase plus the repair. And I don't care if you bought it from me like last December when I first started, I'll still fix it.
Okay. I want to support you because you're an awesome human being, and because you support the Felicias. It is the best way for me right now to like tell you exactly what I want. You write it down, and then you message me how much it's going to be, and I just PayPal you.
Yeah, we can do that, or if you want to wait until after, we can do it either way.
Oh, well, I mean, you could just send me the total afterwards, but I want everyone to hear what I'm doing, okay?
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, so I run a team. It's your paranormal. We typically run between 5, even like 10, 12 people. So, sometimes we run 2 teams. We already have a REM pod, but and we have that hacked radio that Shawn, donated to our team. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
But the first thing I want to do is I want to get that new SB7, that SB
Okay.
Oh,
7T Rev 5, just so like my like my other team. Oh, Becca, Barb, get excited, Becca, because this is what we're getting for the team. So it's that new SB7. I need one of those mini REM pod EMF REM LEDs. I need
All right.
a Scare Bear version.
Do you want green
2.
or do you just for you? Do you want the green or do you want blue?
Just whatever you have
How
most
many
of.
of the REM pods do you want?
I want to shop along with you.
Dude, blue's the most popular.
Well, what do you have the most of? I guess like I don't think the color matters.
Dude, I
to
got
me.
everything, man.
All right, I'll take one of each. That's just that covers it.
The mini REMs? One of these?
Yeah, so 2 mini REMs, 1 blue, 1 green. And then a Scare Bear version 2.
Oh, my Scare Bear's gonna be jelly.
A new Scare Bear.
Right there.
Okay.
And that SLL camera when it comes in.
That guy. What?
So it's the SB7, 2 mini REM pods, 1 blue, 1 green. The new Scare Bear, the Scare Bear version 2, and the SLL camera.
Yep, I got you.
I legit just want to say this because I've been in the field for almost 8 years now. Let's go.
Right.
We've used an SLL camera like on a computer software. It's so heavy, and it's so cumbersome, especially with the giant laptop that we're using. We used it on the first 2 investigations, and we kind of stopped. Having like the handheld, literally Becca's like, oh my god, freaking out. We only have one REM pod. It costs like $200. These ones are customized. They're less cumbersome. They're handmade with love, and that's what you need in the paranormal community. So like everything that I just did, probably is on the higher end for most people. But I guarantee you, if you just got an SB7 or a mini REM pod, or even the Scare Bears, those things are trigger objects and REM pods. Or even if you're trying to save up for that one piece of like big equipment for the year, and if you're saying the SLS camera is a must-have and you trust it, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And as soon as I get it, we'll make videos with it. I'll show it off. I just want people to know that you're genuine, that the products you have are wonderful, and we support you. So whatever it comes out to, let me know, and I'll just Venmo you as a friend.
I got you.
And that way, best net, and just
awesome, man. I appreciate it.
Whatever price, no discount. Just like whatever it is, and just know that I appreciate you and your story and everything. So, and you're helping the Fleechers. So hopefully you get some kind of.
I want to say something real quick about my little OG Scare Bear here. I've used him on a number of investigations, right? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I haven't gotten anything off of him yet. And it's not because it doesn't work.
Nah.
It's because it does work. Right?
Correct.
I tested this, dude.
Yep.
Correct.
I have tested this and tested it. Dude, this thing works. I'm telling you, I invest a lot into trigger objects, right? I love me some trigger objects. But like
what you got there, dude?
What, this?
Yeah,
here,
what's that?
it's a REM pod, but it's a
That's
music
cool
box.
as shit.
So
Oh,
yeah.
I love it. Dude, whoever
So
came up with that's a genius.
So it's a REM pod, right? And then you have to manually do the
Oh, that's
music
sick,
box.
dude.
But yeah, dude. This is from Breton
That's cool.
Norma. They're from over in the UK. It took me forever, dude. Dude, freaking, they probably hate me because I'm like, where is it? Well, it took like almost 2 months for me to get it, but COVID and shipping and all that, it just took forever for me to get it. And but I got it. These guys, I mean, it's
that's
so
awesome.
Dude, the thing is you gotta I don't know, people like to bitch, right? I mean, I come from retail sales, right? People like to complain. I'm going to tell you what, man. When someone's shipping from the UK to the US, especially nowadays, let's be patient, I mean, I was bugging the guy, and I was bugging him, and he was really, really polite about it. But he's like, "Don't worry, it'll be there. It'll be there." I'm like, I don't know, man. It's been a month, and then I got it. I got it though. It's just shipping from overseas. I'm not used to it, So, especially nowadays, it's not the same, man. I'm not ordering from Amazon, and it's the same with you, man. You're not ordering from Amazon. Our shipping is messed up all over the world, and that's something that people. Dude. Oh, it's real bad. It's real bad. I mean, even Amazon, dude. What happened to my overnight Amazon? It's over. It doesn't even exist anymore.
I mean,
people are like, "Oh, but
I pay
for
Amazon 2-day priority. You might as well pay for." Yeah, there's nothing coming in 2 days anymore, man.
Nope.
Because I've paid for 2-day priority for somebody just recently, and it took him 2 weeks to get the package, and it never got scanned until it got to Illinois. And I live in Alabama, dude. How is that possible?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, it's just and the poor guy, man. I felt so bad. I'm like, if it doesn't come, I will send you another one. I have no problem with that. Yeah. And if you get the other one, and keep it, because I want you to be happy. Yeah. But he ended up getting it, man. And it's the postal system, man. It's so screwed up right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're understaffed. They're underfunded. Nothing.
Yes, they are.
Nothing is right.
Poor people.
And then you have, just everything else on top of it that's going on in our world today. So that's the perfect storm for just not getting stuff when you want it and when you expect it. I mean, with my day job, we're sending people very important documents, and they're not getting them, in a timely fashion. It's just like we're sending them. We can email them. It's a lot faster, but you can't do that with these items. So you just got to be patient, be mindful, because we're all going through it. And even when it comes to getting the parts to build these awesome pieces of equipment, it's all.
Tell me about it.
It's affecting everybody, man. So I don't know. I just felt the need to kind of say that because you go onto these different pages and these different. Even if you go onto Google and people leave their comments on different websites and businesses, people just aren't. People expect it to be like the internet, an instant service, instant gratification, and that's just not. Yep. It's just right now it's not a thing until COVID's gone and until all this other bullshit goes away. It's just the way it's going to be, and it's probably going to be that way for another year or two.
Yep.
So sorry, I wanted to throw that out there because man, you're a good guy. You have you stand by your product. Your prices are extremely fair, and people shouldn't hesitate, and people shouldn't get so impatient. And I hope that that me just saying that little bit of helps just everybody.
Yeah,
because it just sucks, man. It sucks the way things are nowadays. What are you gonna do, man?
It does, but and You got to realize sometimes, the customer's always right. So that's the way my philosophy. Being in the restaurant business and all that stuff, man. I've always been, a person. If you're not happy, I'm gonna take care of you. If shipping's taking longer, I'm gonna stand by it and make sure you get it. And if you don't get it, I'm gonna send you one. And if you end up with two, then you end up with two. I mean,
Yeah. It's the word is empathy, and people don't know what empathy is.
Mhm.
They don't understand it, and it's a powerful tool.
Yeah.
Just whether you're looking at it from like a selfish position, making other people feel good makes you feel good. It's the power of karma. There's so many like selfish things of why you should have empathy, but at the end of the day, it should be selfless, and you should just always be kind.
Yeah.
And I think it'll come around. So that's our rule.
Dude, you
always,
cannot say any better words, man.
Not that I can talk about it, but I'm familiar with business, and you're not allowed to get upset. That's my rule, and it's never followed. Besides me, it's always have empathy, always be positive, and always just help people. And
I like I said, I worked many years in retail.
mm-hmm.
Some of the experience I had was I went through the manager's training at Nordstrom. If anyone's familiar with Nordstrom, they're very much about customer service, and that's the type of customer service that I feel like I'm with you, Josh. Like that's the way things should be, but that's not the way they always are, and it just need to as a consumer, right? As a consumer, we need to be mindful and be empathetic, and also know that most of the time when we as consumers are dealing with somebody, you're not dealing with with Addict Junkie, you're dealing with Josh, you're dealing with the man, right? When you're dealing with other companies, you're not. You're dealing with an employee who is just waiting for the shift to be over. So again, that's where the empathy needs to come in. And if the employee, if they're a good employee, they're going to do everything they can for you. The more you bitch, it's not going to do anything but get you less.
That's the biggest thing. When something stressful happens, all you need to do is take a very deep.
He says in my new book,
the doors kept opening.
You should trust your instincts.
Go for it.
This is crazy, isn't it?
About the quick draw.
All you have to do is take a deep breath and go into the abyss. From the mind of Brian, who came in late and spent the majority of the show looking at the website. Here we go. 13 fast fire questions. You answer them as quickly and as thoroughly as possible. Maybe you've done this before. Who knows? We're just excited. And are you ready, my friend?
Let's go. Round 2.
Yeah.
Round 2.
All eyes on you, brother.
All right, number 1 and number 13 as reference. Number 1, most proud moment in your business.
Most proud moment is to be able to serve a customer with care, man. Being able to provide customer service is a proud moment. Of course, I was proud when the business came to fruition and we, are on a steady pace. But serving is probably my biggest, proud moment. It's every day.
Okay. That's the best proud moment to have. What's your favorite custom item you've ever built a client over the years?
We have I've built a geophone, a REM pod, and plasma sensor all in one unit, and I sold it to a customer Absolutely love it. The geophone is super sensitive, goes off like crazy. And then you had the plasma disc that was voice activated, acting almost like your backup geophone. And then you had a solid green strip of LEDs that went off, man. It looked like a flying saucer. The thing was awesome.
That is awesome. And the paranormal field in general is awesome when you're a new investigator. What's the number one piece of equipment to have from your store if you are a brand new investigator?
Mini REM pod. Get you something easy to start out with, easy to learn. All of our stuff comes with instructions and how-tos. So if I could say, it'd be the REM pod and the K2 meter to start out with.
Okay, now you've got a group with seasoned investigators. They've been doing it for a few years. They go on investigation, this, that. They're trying to grow their group. They're trying to breathe new life into their group. What's the number one piece of equipment from your store for that seasoned team to get to breathe new life in their group?
Watch out for what we coming out with, man. I mean, we just put out the there's some new products from Ghost Augustine. My favorite product is going to be that SLS camera. That is my favorite product. I do not make it, but I love it, and it is with me and my gear. And if you are somebody that complains about a heavy SLS, then you want this one. I promise.
That's great, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do, and that's exactly what I did. You have a brilliant mind. What is the most creative product you've created?
Actually, I have a client now. I'll tell y'all a little bit about it, but on it's called the Rainbow Rope. So we're working on it, and I will tell you guys a little bit more about it. It is definitely going to be a creative thing, and it's for a huge client. So we're working on that one. So I'll give you guys a little bit more info about it in a little bit. It's called the Rainbow Rope.
Yeah, what's it do?
That I can't disclose yet.
Oh,
we are excited. Then.
Oh, man, yeah.
Gotta have some secrets,
right?
You've been in business a while now. What's the one major lesson you've learned in business?
The one lesson I've learned is, always go in with heart, learn from your mistakes, and not dwell on them, but grow. From the beginning, I've made errors to where I've just wasted product to, money somewhere else. But in all those times, it's taught me lessons on how to be a better entrepreneur. So you learn from your mistakes, you pick yourself up, and you keep going. Even if you're down, you're going to end up right back where you were, if not even better.
That is awesome. But, some people aren't in the business world, and they're trying to relate. So what's one major lesson you've learned by just being in the paranormal field itself?
The biggest lesson learned is kind of what we were talking about earlier, man. Just having, empathy, having that kind spirit to where you are just focused on your center, as in your family, and then your outer circle, your friends, and you focus on yourself. And always, my saying is, wake up with pep in your step, joy in your heart, and a smile on your face. I try to do every morning, man. And sometimes, it doesn't happen. We're all human, but that's my biggest lesson that I could, because everybody's gonna have something to say, but you can't let it bother you, you know.
I love that, and I really hope people rewatch this and really re-listen to that again. Something that people shouldn't re-listen to. What's the most overpriced piece of equipment out there on the market that may or may not work?
Ooh.
Some of these new portals that are coming out that run about $700-800. You know, they work to a certain extent, but nothing but a bigger version of something smaller that can be created for way cheaper. That's my take on that. I will never sell a portal over $400. Some of these things that I see, you know, these geo boxes, it's like $2 or $3 grand. I couldn't fathom spending any type of money over $1,000 for a piece of equipment.
Yeah, no, that's overpriced to a T. Describe the power of empathy in the paranormal world.
Well, that can go a bunch of various ways, man. I'm gonna bring in one little, you know, thing that I'm involved in. I'm involved in a network called Parapost.net. Okay, we are trying to bring the paranormal community together as one, because we should be working as teams and not working against each other. You know, because we're all searching for the same thing. And if we sat down and really understood and talked and shared our thought and evidence, we would be so much further along than we are now. But, you know, the Parapost.net is almost like a Facebook of the paranormal. And it's one thing that I'm involved in that I believe highly of. And we're not having to go in and out of groups trying to, you know, see other people's content. Everything's on one platform. And it's an awesome thing, you know. I think from me to you, it's you know, making sure we work together and not against each other, because it's not a competition, man. I mean, everybody's trying to be and, you know, be the best and try to raise above the ranks, but at the end of the day, we're all people that put on clothes in the morning and do the same thing, man. You know.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
Now, you know, coming from those minds, you're not only empathetic, very creative, a very humble person. You're also very ambitious, and you know, as of today, what is the most ambitious project that you're currently working on?
So the most ambitious project we're working on, we have been exclusively invited to the Warren Foundation Paracon that is going to be in Waterbury, Kit. We are the exclusive vendor for paranormal equipment.
No way.
If anybody doesn't know, yep. If anybody doesn't know, NESPR, the New England Psychiatric Research Society, they are based off of the work of Ed and Lorraine Warren, and Tony Spera has carried on that. He is the son-in-law of Ed and Lorraine Warren, and now he runs, you know, the whole foundation that is still running today, doing investigations. Eric Vitale and Chris have been very awesome, you know, to me, and they emptied us out, waived our fee, and it just came out of nowhere, man. And they said, "Do you want to come out and do this?" And I said, "100%." And it's a big leap of faith, because there is going to be 1,200 people the first day, and the next day we didn't even have that planned. That came out of customer rave because they sold quick. So now on October 30th and 31st, we will be
I'm on my
at the
lunch break.
downtown Waterbury.
Uh-huh.
So we'll be at the Marriott, and we'll be, with a bunch of great people, man. There's going to be a bunch of speakers, and we're taking a huge leap. We've got a lot of inventory that we're building, and we're putting in a lot of eggs in this basket. It's definitely a huge risk, but something that I think is going to be very rewarding at the end.
That's perfect. Wow, that is crazy, actually. Wow. Animal field in 3 words.
Love,
Two's hard.
hate, and hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought you were going to go Alice in Chains on me. Love, hate, love. Sorry.
How does one practice the power of appreciating their blessings?
Well, your blessings as they come, man, because some people aren't fortunate, and it's again being humbled by your situation, because you need to sit down and really look at where you're at and where other people are. When I got sober, my pastor told me, he said, a lot of people look over the fence and see how green the grass is on the other side. I want to hop over. But he said, why don't you take a look at the ground you're standing on first and water it before you go jump in the fence?
Oh, wow. I've actually never heard that one. And I wish a lot more people actually heard that and actually took that in.
Say it again.
What's up?
Say it again. Grass is
say it
greener
again.
on the other side.
Yeah, so my pastor told me the grass, before you go to the grass that's greener on the other side of the fence, look at the grass you're standing on your side of the fence and pull out the hose and start watering it before you go jumping.
Yeah, buddy.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
Might get
number
a slip and
13.
slide, dude. Sorry.
Like the slip was number 13. With all of your clients, all your customers here, what's one message that if you could round up all your clients or your customers and just let them know one message, what would it be?
Thank you. Thank you, because without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at. We've been in business since March, and here we are. And you guys have seen it. You guys interviewed me last year? Not last year, but in probably April, maybe?
Yeah.
And the business has just been incorporated since March, and we are where we are now. I'm extremely thankful, and it's only because of people, that trust me and hearts, and all I could say is thank you, because you ain't got customers, you ain't nothing, man.
Very true. Yeah, you're awesome. You're absolutely awesome. I liked round 1, but I gotta tell you, I love round 2. So always
Thanks,
like
man.
beautiful tidbits in there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I do. You're definitely very humble, and you keep it real, man. And that shows. I mean, where you're at, and how it even adds more validity to the product that you offer. So with that, I definitely really respect your opinion. And with us paranormal investigators, we have a ton of batteries, right? I just literally dropped $50 on batteries alone at Sam's Club, right? Right? Batteries, dude, right? Now, here's my question, though. What about these guys? Are they any good, or are they a waste of money? keep them for my video game controllers?
They're good for at home use, but I rather roll with a big pack of batteries than roll with those because you know how spirits are, man. One minute you have a full battery, next minute device is dead, and what happens after those 2 sets are gone? You're done.
Right.
You're like, shit, I don't have any more batteries.
Yeah.
That's the truth. I mean, that's like a thing though, because we really do go through a lot of batteries, and with video cameras, those are all rechargeable, and so
yeah,
a lot of people go and get the rechargeable batteries for this, and so that's why I got these for investigating. This came with like a pack of I have a bunch of these. This is just the charger. These are the batteries that were in the charger. I can even charge the AAAs in here, right? So it's pretty neat. It's Duracell. It's a good company. Yeah. But I've noticed something about these. I don't think they last very long. Like even on my controllers for playing video games. What? I'm a newbie. He says I don't play video games. I'm a newbie. You know what? Okay. Look, I'm gonna be honest. All right. In my old age, like I spend most of my time playing with my kids on theirs, and they play a lot of Fortnite. So I play a lot of Fortnite with my kids. And but I'll tell you what, I school them because I grew up playing GoldenEye, and I will go play any third-person shooter, and I will school anybody in a shooter game. I don't care what game it is. It could be any. I don't care. I'll play Call of Duty. I don't care. I'll duty all over you. I don't care. Yeah, I said it.
Shawn, you trash garbage. There's zero chance. There's zero chance that you come close to beating me, kid. And I haven't.
In duty?
Yeah, there's just no chance.
What?
There's absolutely no
whatever,
chance.
Dude.
Whatever, you know what?
I'll poop on you. That's what my son says. I'll poop on you.
I'll tell you what. If you lose, you got a Fortnite dance.
Oh, dude, I don't know Fortnite dances. I don't memorize those.
Well, you're gonna learn them once you get school. That's fighting talk. Back where I'm from in Youngstown, mate. That's those skills are rooted. Like
they're rooted.
You do the paranormal.
What generation are you? Gen Z?
No. I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
Oh, millennial. Oh, my bad. Even better. I'm sorry. Look, us Gen Xers, we play GoldenEye, and we grew with the video games.
That's right.
We grew with the video games.
And 64 all the way.
Right? We grew with the video games, man.
You can talk all you want, but like if you're talking Call of Duty, I mean, it's like asking a paranormal investigator to rattle off some EVP questions, and it's just like second nature. If you think that's rooted in me, I mean, you just grow up on this stuff. There's zero chance you get close. And you can stream it, you can do whatever you want, but there's no chance you're getting close, Shawn. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. We'll
Dude,
see.
He's got confidence, bro.
I know he's got mad confidence, man.
There's a humble.
He just doesn't know. He just doesn't know.
Those are fighting words.
I'll snipe you, dude. I'll snipe you. You won't even know what would hit you before you're gone, dude. You'd be trying to revive. Meanwhile, you're pooped on.
There's zero chance.
That's great.
Now this is the challenge I can get down with.
Yeah, I want to see this.
And we need, honestly, we need to do more. So Shawn and I do stupid stuff. Like we go play scary games together, and we get scared, and then we go do like Madison Seminary. We go do solo run challenges. Go do a solo run, but you're blindfolded and you're all that crazy stuff. I'll bet, man. Come on, man. I'll bet an SLS camera that I just completely smash you, kids.
What, dude? What, dude?
Oh,
No. Now, first of all,
you know
hold on.
he's
Melvin
buying
asked.
one, right? You know he's getting one.
Melvin.
There's no.
Melvin just asked. GoldenEye came out when Millennial generation. No, that was a reboot. That's not the OG. They didn't play on the 64 controller. They didn't have that. The freaking whatever that freaking weird ass controller was that the 64 had. They don't know what it is. They go.
They know about that Mega Man.
Nothing. They don't. Oh, don't even talk about Mega Man.
Nothing.
Right.
I mean,
Mega
Mega
Man,
Man's
no.
great.
That's
You guys
the
can be great
first
on
person
Mega Man.
shooter right there back in the day.
And you know what? That's fine.
Right.
But I mean, if you're talking Call of Duty, man, I mean, it's pretty rough. I don't know.
What about what was that? What was that other that World War II gold medal?
Medal of Honor.
Medal Honor? Is that the one?
Yeah, Call of Duty and Medal of Honor.
No, it's not Call of Duty. It's not a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, I know. But like when Call of Duty came out, Medal of Honor was its competitor because they're very similar.
Is that what it was? Oh, dude.
You know what I remember? Halo, dude.
Halo's the shit, dude. I still play it. Dude, now I'll smash you with some Halo.
You're not gonna get smashed in Halo 3, mate. You're gonna get
dude,
maulered to the
I
face.
got all
You're
Halos.
gonna get maulered to the face. You're gonna get
the only Halo I
face.
don't own is for
I feel
the
like
new
I'm poking
Xbox.
the bear.
Dude,
I'm
I will
just saying.
smash you in Halo. Dude, I've been playing since Halo 1 came out.
You're gonna be dropping a heavy
Dude,
bubble shield, and you're not gonna do a single.
You cannot
Xbox.
hang with no Halo.
Everybody,
dude, right? I've been playing since then. I have the first one, dude. I will, dude. No way.
It doesn't matter if it's Halo 1, 2, or 3.
Dude,
you smashed.
No, dude. No way. No way. You play PlayStation. You play PlayStation. How are you gonna come at me?
I grew up on
Mr.
that stuff,
PlayStation.
Dude. Listen, all I know is
Mr.
you can't
PlayStation
blame the batteries.
5. I got my PS5.
Your trash rechargeable batteries when I smash you. All right, get them charged. Get ready.
No, I got a rechargeable battery for my Xbox controller.
Good.
I have an Xbox. I got two of them.
Get extra because I don't want any excuses.
We're so gonna do this. And then we gotta play some scary games.
Oh yeah, like that. Definitely the cooperative stuff, but yeah, no.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, but there was this one war game. I can't remember the name of it. It's old, dude. I love World War II games. I love killing Nazis. Killing Nazis is just. I love killing Nazis. Oh, something about killing Nazis. It's just so gratifying. I just want to kill some Nazis. Love it.
Melvin wants to make some money. I'm just saying, if we're gonna put some money on it, and
he's saying Brian would destroy me. Are you kidding, Brian?
Listen, if it's Mega Man, if it's like the old school stuff, you got it. It's no big deal. You won. I'm just saying. It's just. I don't know. Like, if we were playing trivia with like 80s rock bands or like whatever you grew up with, I'm not gonna put money on that. It's just what you grow up on.
And I grew up on video games. And you grew up on video games when like you don't know you don't know that we lost somebody. Anyways. No. Yeah, Brian Felicia. Mega Man, what the fuck? That's some old school stuff, like Zelda, dude. Like old school Zelda, the gold cartridge for the NES. What do you know about that, dude? That's how long I've been playing video games. I've been playing. I was trying to slam that freaking game into the Nintendo to the NES. You don't know nothing about that, dude. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know what it's like to put in a disc into your Sega Dreamcast. You probably don't even know what a Sega is. So
we used to have this like Duck Hunter game. I think my father used
NES, dude.
Yeah, my father used to play the crap out of Mario, like hardcore. So we had it with the Duck Hunter and everything.
One game you really can't touch me on, Mario Kart.
I mean,
Need for Speed. You can't touch me on either of those.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're lucky.
Any racing game. Yeah, man, we missed you, dude. Now we're
My
talking about
brother
racing
Matt-
games. I brought up Mario Kart. No way. Ain't nobody touching me on Mario Kart, and ain't no one
Mario
touching
Kart,
me
of course,
on.
because you're going to be in last place. Then they're going to give you the
What are you-
rocket, and then you're going to win.
Mario
No.
They're going to
Kart, dude.
reward
Mario
you for
Kart
being in
first
last
place
place,
the
mate.
entire time, dude.
No
I don't know
wonder
what you're talking about.
you love
And Need for
racing
Speed.
games because they pity the people in last place. They just, where's our rocket? You know? So while Sean just
Hey,
sandbags it.
okay.
Oh, we need to have a gaming night.
What about that Ferrari 95
Oh, no shit.
on
Yes,
Windows
do it.
95 M-DOS, bro?
Ah, jeez.
What you know about that?
The reason we're talking about all of this, just to link it to the paranormal here, is when you have a paranormal hangover, the best thing to do is to trash talk your friends, saying that you can beat the crap out of them, and you definitely got to play a bunch of video games. Nothing
video
beats a
games.
paranormal hangover than enjoying some oldies.
Yeah. Oh, man, now I want to play some video games.
But to
Woo.
be honest, I've never heard of that Ferrari game. I'm so sorry.
Oh, dude, what about the LA? What was it? The LA Driver?
Oh, man, I know what you're talking. Yes.
I think that's what it's called. The LA Driver. I think that's what it was called, right? Dude, I used to do live when I was a kid. Like when I was my son's age. That's what I was about. I was about playing the Mario. So I had an NES and I had a Sega Genesis. Sega. Anyways, so I was all about the racing games and I was about Sonic. But dude, I loved them racing games when I was a kid. But then as I got older, freaking GoldenEye came out, dude. And freaking we got the 3D Mario, 3D
That was
Zelda.
it, man.
Dude, but as soon as that freaking GoldenEye came out, dude, it's like Doom. When Doom first came out, and what was that other old PC?
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem, but there's another one that was a war game. They actually just came out with a remake of it not too long ago. Axis, not Axis, no, that's the board game.
I know what you're talking about. Area, is it the area? It's not the Area 51, is it?
No. Hold on. I'm going to tell you in a second here. I can't think of the name of it. What was it? Oh my god, dude!
Make sure you message me on Facebook the total after the show. All right.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
What was that game
All
called?
We've got Doom, Duke Nukem, Wolfenstein, Syrian Sam.
Wolfenstein, that's the one.
Wolfenstein, yes.
Dude, I got Wolfenstein's the one. Wolfenstein.
Oh, geez. Actually, everyone's saying Wolfenstein. I'm so sorry.
You never played Wolfenstein?
Dude, Quake.
Even the new version of it?
It's good.
Dude, you got to kill some Nazis, dude. Dude. And then Call of Duty, you have freaking zombie Nazis. Dude. You got it. Oh. This. I have answers, but you guys.
I'm so sorry.
He's like, I have answers, but you guys are checking out this. This must be what a ghost feels like.
Yeah. Honestly, sorry.
Oh, you know what it is that so I have StreamYard going on one window, and then I'm trying to Google.
Yeah.
And so I'm not seeing the checks. I'm looking at my own Google, and I'm failing in my Google searches. So yeah, not bad. Sorry.
Yeah, it's sometimes hard to keep up.
Brian, good night, brother. Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I like board games too. I'll kill anyone in some. I will. Dude, I love me some board games, dude.
I'll be honest. If you've got 8 hours and you've got Monopoly, it is going to be a long night.
Dude, yes.
It's just
yes.
I mean, if you don't want to be friends anymore, we can all play Monopoly, all three of us. And we won't speak to each other again.
God, remember Monopoly Online, dude?
I used to have the app on my iPad. That was so fun. Yeah. Chess. It's been a real minute.
I like Othello. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've done chess. But that is a fun game though. That's the original strategy game.
Othello, yeah. I have not played a game of Monopoly. Like we're obviously talking about these things for paranormal hangovers and whatnot. Just to relate it to the paranormal here.
Yeah.
Monopoly is not a game that's just like you've got a tremendous amount of fatigue. You're trying to recover from a long investigation. Don't go play Monopoly. It's you're not going to perform well. So
the board always gets flipped. You get the board flipped. That's a move. That's a Monopoly move. It's definitely a thing. Now, what about Risk? Have you guys played Risk?
I might have once.
Oh, dude. You guys, I'll school you guys in some Risk. It's a world domination strategy game.
Yeah, I know that you like start and then you try and take over the other ones.
I have a stoner gaming animal. I would love to have you guys come on sometime and interview and chat. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
If you within your gaming, if you have any paranormal experiences or anything, dude, come on our show, man. Let's support each other.
Yeah.
Come down, dude.
Yeah, do some cross-platform. We'll come there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, dude, there's tons of horror paranormal video games. There's Phasmophobia. Dude, we can talk video games.
Oh, yeah. And there's like a new Phasmophobia. Like there's now like so many spin-offs of Phasmophobia. Very interesting. Now you can pick up, the EMF detector, the spirit box, all that jazz. We need to get some Addict Junkie Paranormal stuff in there. Right?
Oh, yeah, dude.
We need to get its own version where you're picking up mini REM pods, you're throwing it everywhere. That would be a good game.
Yeah, dude. Some paranormal.
Oh, good.
Yes.
And honestly, what's interesting is like, you know how like the TV shows have created a large influx of interest in the paranormal. Well, video games like Phasmophobia have done the same thing, and I wonder if it would be a cute little article that you could do for Addict Junkie Paranormal, where you break down all the pieces of equipment found in that game, Phasmophobia, and kind of link them to similar products or just the real products with yours, where they can actually get it for a lot cheaper and more quality. And that way you could have branding of, or like the market of people who play Phasmophobia, have a great time, and want to transition into starting a team or getting equipment for, like a cemetery run or whatever new groups might do.
That'd be cool. That's interesting. That's something I'll have to take a look at.
Yeah, dude.
Phasmophobia. Or just like if you type in ghost hunting game, video game, Phasmophobia will pop up. And you could look at the list of equipment. They've got like stuff just like candles, sage, this, that, normal stuff, but also EMF detectors, photo cameras, motion detectors, all that stuff, parabolic microphones, like crazy stuff. I think it might be even like a cute project. A lot of people could get behind it. It's got to be a cute project.
That's nice.
Yeah. And eventually, even if it's past the window of quote unquote popular, but I'm gonna eventually do like a breakdown of, like what they do versus like what we use in our group. But I'm in no rush. Just like talking about, one of the things you touched on was making sure that the focus is on you and your family, as well as like making sure you have fun, staying humble, and appreciating people. I've been taking it slow on like the content side of my group. A lot's been going on. I mean, that's why I was late. Our dog, which is part of it's like our family's me, my fiance, and our two dogs. Our one is just such low protein and so many issues. Yeah, it's just, that stuff comes up and you just start focusing on that. And it's just like, when was the last time you went on a ghost hunt? When was the last time you posted a video? And that's probably hard for you to juggle with your business. It's hard to take a break when you have
It
a
is.
huge list of orders and you've got people that are, putting faith and money, like resources towards you. That's a lot of pressure. I mean, how do you deal with that?
It is, man. Well, it's you got to manage your time wisely, and time, that's where you have to make sure that you know the difference. There's a difference between making sure you work and making sure you spend time with your family.
Mm-hmm.
That you have to have that family time, because if you're just engulfing yourself into work, it's just going to eat you alive, man. And I just recently got engaged, and
Congratulations.
I make sure that on Fridays I am done for the weekend. I don't touch any paranormal equipment. I don't, I don't work. I don't go on Facebook hardly, unless I have like a podcast or something or an investigation with my group. It's strictly spending time with her and my family, and yeah, you just have to learn how to separate work, man, because I can literally sit here and get lost and work until from like 8 in the morning till like 3 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
In the early morning AM, and to me, it's just, it's a day. And sometimes I have to do it because like, we all have lives, and with me being this is me. This is all I do. Like, I have my grandfather helping me 2 days a week, and he works another full-time job.
Wow.
And it's just, and my girlfriend was helping because she was off for the summer. She's a teacher. Excuse me, my fiance.
Yeah.
It's just, because you're playing all those hats, man. You're like, you're the entrepreneur, you're the accountant, you're the builder, you're the R&D guy, you're the mail guy, you're the customer service rep, you're the, I mean, you wear so many hats when you do this, and it's just, it's so time consuming, man. I can't tell you, like, when I wake up in the morning, that's what I do, is focus on working on getting to people that have emailed me, marketing, and then the last half of my day for 5 hours, I sit here and work, crank out orders, and then I stop at a certain point, and I have to make sure everything's in the mail, man. Because, I mean, postal service don't sit there and wait for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and on a side note, for my order, you take your time. There's absolutely no rush. All right.
I got you, man. I'll take care of you.
Yeah, but just like on a personal level, we've got time, so you just take your time. So
okay.
I appreciate that. I know how busy it is. So, and like most of us, it might be a small time before the next investigation, but a lot of people, they'll jump in. We did 4 investigations in the first month that we started because when I graduated, I left the college group behind. It took me like a year or two because I was kind of burnt out. Came out of paranormal retirement. I started the group. We did 4 investigations in 1 month. It was insane. You go through so many ups and downs and like a lot of like spurts and a lot of droughts. And it's kind of hard to have that balance and ride those waves, and to accept that sometimes there is an imbalance, but then how to have a balance and how to understand the ups and downs. It's just, they don't teach you that. They just teach you how to do an EVP session. And there's so much more that comes to the paranormal.
There is, man. I mean, especially if you're on the business end of it. I mean, you guys know, I mean, how much, I mean, nobody really knows like how hard it is to do what you guys do. to set up the StreamYard to make sure like you have all your ducks in a row, the intro right. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, planning out your lineups, and I mean, there's a lot that goes into just even the most minimalistic job in the paranormal field, man. I mean, even as a hobbyist, there's a lot that goes into it.
I'll tell you what, man. Even if you're a group of 10 people, you're trying to figure out one date to get 10 people to go to a location.
Yeah,
dude, it's a big old pain in the ass.
It's ridiculous.
Like, it's so hard to get. And then the thing is, it's nobody's fault. It's that everybody, we all got stuff going on. So it's like, dude, you trying to get people together for an event? Dude, that in itself is a lot of work. Brian always puts like amazing work into his investigations. He puts together a whole itinerary. It is incredible to be a part of investigations with Brian. It's so great. But you're right, it's a ton of work. And then you get into the people who make these documentaries, dude. I'll tell you what, man. I was on the team that made documentaries, dude. The work is literally nonstop.
And no one sees it.
Dude, it's not just you go and investigate and then all of a sudden you have a magical video that appears. And then you don't get the views out of nowhere. It's work, man. And I mean, it's the same for you, man. You build your equipment and then you great. You have all this equipment. Now what are you gonna do with it? If you don't advertise, you don't do the right thing, you're gonna be sitting on that. You're gonna have nothing but a bunch of money sitting on the table.
Exactly,
going down the drain. And that's the same way with these documentaries and these. That is exactly why I made this podcast. It's because of how much work goes into having in the paranormal community for it doesn't matter if you provide content or if you are providing equipment. It doesn't matter if you're an author, even if you're just a team looking to get private investigations. That all takes work. You can't just come up with a cool team name, then all of a sudden you're going to get investigations. It doesn't work that way.
It takes work, man.
Oh,
and
all of it.
That's to bring it back to the point, dude. That everybody needs to work together. Drop your pride. Drop the banter between everybody. Who's better than who? Everybody puts in hard work in this field, man.
100%.
I mean, we all work hard. Especially the people that try to make a living off of doing this.
How are we?
And my hat goes off to those people that do this.
How are we supposed to get further in this field if we're not sharing with each other? If we're not working together? I'll tell you what. Here, real quick. He brought up Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil games are always fun, dude. Can't go wrong with those. Sorry, I'm not trying to get sidetracked with the ADHD, dude.
No spoilers.
So
I'm only like an hour in. I'm sorry.
Of 7 or 8?
7. Biohazard?
Yeah. Nice.
It's so good.
So
good.
He's going.
Nemesis too.
So, but here's sorry. I want to get back to my point real quick because the ghost hunt for Brian, dude. The community came together, turned this little ghost hunt into a huge event. Like, and that's so incredible, and it's so you feel the love, man, and that's awesome that we're able to come together like that for this because fighting cancer. I mean, it puts toll on a family, it puts toll on your soul, your spirit, and your finances, and it does you're missing work, man. There's just so much, dude, and they made a show.
Have no idea. No clue.
Right? They made a show about a chemistry teacher, who started making meth because he couldn't afford his cancer bills. Right? I mean, I'm sure everybody knows the show, right?
Breaking Bad.
Yes. So, I mean, it's just, but that's like real though. I mean, most people aren't going to go start selling meth. Most people just end up in a freaking going bankrupt. Right. So, I mean, so now people are coming together for this, and that's so incredible. I love it. Why can't we come together as investigators with our evidence and with our experiences and build on that and create new ways to investigate together. Why is this not a thing?
Thank you.
There is a point in time. There is one experience I had at a location, and I tell this story quite a bit because it really pissed me off. I had a really big experience at a location, and the owner of that location said, "Hey, you know what? This other team, whom I never heard of before, had a very similar experience to what you just explained to me. You should reach out and share notes." So I reached out to this team and I explained my situation. I'm like, "Hey, I would love to hear your thoughts and hear your experiences and share notes and share experiences and see what we can learn from each other." Dude, they started talking down to me like I was a freaking peon. I didn't know what the frick I was doing. Dude, I was like, dude, whoa. I messaged back. I was like, whoa. I'm like, I'm a seasoned investigator. I reached out to you to share notes and to be respectful. I'm like, if you're not going to be respectful, that's fine. I can go elsewhere. I don't need to deal with this.
Yeah.
I legit called them out on it.
Thank
and
you.
then after that, they were nice. I'm like, dude, you don't have to know who I am. I don't give a crap. I'm not about being all that. I don't need to name drop myself because that's stupid. But I am a seasoned investigator. I've been in multiple documentaries. I've been on TV. Don't freaking talk to me like a freaking moron.
Yeah.
And that really just like pissed me off. Just because you think that I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's not do that. Even when I talk about my day job, I don't talk to people like they're morons because nobody likes to be talked that way. We need to be respectful to each other. We need to share and learn from each other's experiences because there is no real science to what we do. All we can do is collaborate together.
100.
And that's it. I mean, I'm sorry. That's what makes me so mad. This is all about egos, all this stuff about freaking popularity. Dude, you know what? In high school, I didn't care about popularity.
Preach, dude. Preach.
I did not care about popularity. And I am 42 years old, and I can care even less about popularity now. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care about none of that. But I do want to help. And I do want to help people. I got into the paranormal because I was lost. I was scared. And there's got to be real answers because I believe in the paranormal. It's out there. But what can we really do about it? What is the real answers? Because the real answers are hidden from us. I believe that they know. Catholic, you go to I believe that we are told we are misguided on purpose, and I don't know why. These are my own personal beliefs because there's no way that human beings have been around for this long and been experiencing the supernatural for this long and don't have any sort of real honest to God answers. I mean, you can go to people like Ken Allen, who is a spiritualist and is into voodoo and different forms of Wicca, and I mean they will tell you, right? But how come this isn't ready information? Why don't we have these answers? Why can't we work together and figure this out? So it's like we've been working with a lot of the same equipment, right? For years. It's been the REM pod, the Camel meter, the K2 meter, the doing EVP sessions, the spirit boxes have been around for years. So it's like, how do we get to the next level? We're not going to get to the next level by competing with each other and by being worried about I want to call it gout. What is it called? Yeah.
The cloud.
Clouds. I always want to call it gout because it's just freaking agitating. So, yeah. That's none of that. That's in the supernatural and the spiritual sense of things. That doesn't matter. Like if you truly respect the paranormal, you truly respect spirit for what it is, none of that matters.
Nothing. It doesn't matter, man. Everybody's the same. Like I said, we all put on the same shit to go to work in the morning, dude. You know, I don't care what you do. If you do this as a hobby, you do it for a living, you're a part of a group. Everybody's the same. We're all in it for the same answer. And we'd be so much further along if there wasn't such big freaking headed egos, man.
Yeah.
God, it pisses me off.
It's crazy, man. I'll tell you what, when I got into paranormal, a lot of people stopped talking to me. This became more than just a hobby. This became a passion. This became part of who I am, you know? And it's just so disheartening to see other people just going and taking it into something that it's not. It's like when I got into investigating paranormal, you know, I was doing spirit circles. I was contacting spirit. I was doing things respectful. I learned to truly respect what I was doing. And that's, I don't know, maybe that's the difference. You know, I didn't get my education from what I know about the paranormal. My roots didn't come from what's on TV. It didn't come from the movies. It came from, you know, started spiritually. Honestly, it started, I planned it. I started out, I got baptized Catholic of all religions. And I got baptized Catholic so I could have the protection I felt like I needed to do this. Because I knew that through Catholicism, through Jesus, through Archangel Michael, I would have the protection that I didn't feel like I was getting elsewhere. And then it just grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. And I'm still Catholic. I consider myself a spiritual Catholic, which is kind of a conundrum, but it is what I am. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's just that lately, it's been bothering me about the community. It really has. I'm not trying to outdo anyone. I have this podcast because I want to help people grow and I want to have fun doing it. And I want to support the community. It's not anything more than that. It's not to grow my own name. It's because this is a platform where we can go and get information out and share more. And that's what this is about. And that's why, you know, people talk about para-unity and how it's about how it's not real. But you know what? The only reason why it's not real is because people don't let it be. If we work together and make para-unity a real thing, we work together. That's just my opinion, man. There's people like if you go to social media, people are complaining about, you know what? Don't get sucked into the nonsense. Focus on what's important. Keep the tunnel vision going, right? If someone goes and they steal a post of yours, they steal something of yours, you know what? How many times have we joked about ideas that have been stolen off of this show? Dude, it's just going to happen. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's a compliment. You know, because someone liked your ideas, so they used it, right? And I'm sure that's something that you got to deal with equipment a lot. I'm sure it is. I'm sure, you know, that's cutthroat, man.
Well, you know, man, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people have to say. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm going to keep on hustling every day. And ain't nothing going to stop me. Because at the end of the day, we're all in it for the same reason. You know, and you know, I agree with Shawn. You know, if somebody takes something from you or you have a, you know, idea that you've seen from somebody else, that's just helping improve the community, man. If you can make a better mousetrap, right? You know, the para-unity is just, it's never gonna happen because people have such big freaking heads, man. Nobody understands that we're all in this together. I mean, we're humans. You know, we should be helping each other. And this is why I do what I do, because I got sick and tired of watching people get freaking ripped off, you know, paying outrageous amounts of money for just, you know, some of it's just crap. You know, when I first started, I bought stuff, and now I look at it and I'm like, I paid that much for this? You know, but when you come to, I invite everybody to come and just take my stuff. Go look at it. I will send you a kit. There's this guy in England, okay? And he's a real good guy, man. And he asked me, he's like, how do you do it? And I told him, and I said, here's how to make a REM pod. Go get this, go get this, go get this.
Yeah.
And we sat online together and we put the REM pod, and he created his first one. And he's like, how can I make a REM bear? I was like, so the design that you have, Shawn, I just shared with him today. The whole assembly. I'll share it with everybody right now. This is it right here. That's what goes in the Scare Bear that you have right there. It is nothing more than an EMF producer with lights and a battery. Everybody take notes. It's a hanging door alarm. Take notes. Call me for what it is. I don't care. You know what? Because I'm going to do me and everybody else can go do
the battery.
Mm-hmm.
The EMF
no,
producer.
It's the unit that's in the back of the Scare Bear.
Well, that's the thing that's right here.
So this right here, this unit right here produces an electromagnetic field, and it's a door alarm. And I was explaining this to this guy this morning, and basically, you hang it on the door, and when you grab the other side of the door, it's a burglar alarm. So once you break that field, it sounds that alarm that the Scare Bear makes. So I said, and it's been done before, I said, make it into a REM pod. And that was my first one. And I just helped the guy today make, a REM Bear, man. I don't care.
Nice.
I am not ashamed of what I do. And I am not ashamed of what I create or, ideas that I come up with, whether they be my own or thinking of somebody, that's created a great idea and I want to tweak it to my own self. I mean, I've been a chef in the kitchen for all my life, and I've had that mentality through this whole business. And you know what? Yeah, sit there and point fingers at me. Oh, you stole my dish. You know what? I didn't steal your dish. I made my own version of what you had.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
people
isn't
can
that
call me out for what it is, but that's how we grow, man.
Right. But that's how companies like Sony got so big, though. They would get products made by other companies. They would take them apart and then rebuild them and made them their own. And in their eyes, made them better. So, I mean, that's why, just because one person makes a TV doesn't mean no one else can make a TV.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I mean, I think that people get a little bit oversensitive about stuff, and if we're supposed to go and learn, and if for things to get improved, then more than one person needs to be working on something. So if someone is going on and they're trying to make something their own, then you know what? Great. I mean, you have to. There's going to be competition. I mean, that's the society we live in, and that's human nature. And so, I mean,
that's how we make money, man.
Right. I mean, how is it that we get our investigations to the next level? How do we get there? I mean, here we are. There's now thousands of us, tens of thousands of us investigators, if not hundreds of thousands. And here we are all investigating, well, most of us investigating the same ways. And how do we take all of our experiences doing these investigations to get it to the next level so that we can get that genuine evidence to show that the paranormal is actually normal? That's what all of our game. We all want understanding, and we all want to know. We want to know that it's normal, because the paranormal, when you live with it, it makes you feel like you're crazy. It makes you feel like you're losing your mind. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like a bad acid trip at times. You got to make sure, and it's very, very mentally costing. And so when you go to investigate the paranormal, you want to make sense of it for yourself, but you also want to show other people that you're not crazy. when you tell your stories that these are real.
Yeah.
But that, so it's like, how do we get it to that next level? How are we going to do that? It's not going to be by other people competing against each other. It's got to be people working together.
Yeah.
Now, when we have our products and we're selling products and we're all making our documentaries, there's going to be some healthy competition, but that should be welcomed. That should be all a part of it. And honestly, the competition can help each other grow. The competition, if it's healthy competition, it can help you grow. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's just my basic understanding on how the business kind of works.
That's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I have no problem asking somebody for help. Like this big project where I was telling you about the rainbow rope for this huge client, like some of this stuff I can't create, dude. I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, like I don't have time. I don't have the resources, and I'm not scared to reach out to another company or another person and ask for help and say, hey, would you like to help me build this so we can get this person going, and I'd like to include you in it because it's not only going to benefit you, but it's going to benefit both of us at the same time, man, because we're going to learn from each other, and that's legit 100. Like I messaged somebody today, another company, asking for their help because he does amazing work, and his name is Moonface Paranormal. I don't know if anybody's seen any of their stuff before, but the guy does amazing work. He's a 3D printing guru, and his products are amazing, and it's all Adreno based, and I need help with that. I'm not scared to ask, and I'm not scared to share.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we all learn from each other. And that's awesome. I mean, when somebody like you or I has a question and wants to work on a project, we shouldn't have to worry if someone's going to be willing to help us and answer our questions. We should be able to reach out and be like, hey, this is a brother in the paranormal community. So, I know that they're going to help me out. But the thing is that for a lot of people, it's not that way, and it's sad. I mean, people want to put on the pants, or like they're bigger than you, and it's just like, no, that's it's not about being bigger or better. It's about working together and collaborating, and because we need to get to that next level. Because I mean, let's be real, right? The paranormal and investigating, it's kind of like it's been stagnant for a couple of years. And I said it earlier, we're doing a lot of the same things. So we need to come up with something new so we can come up with new evidence, a new way to create the evidence and get the evidence.
Yeah, man.
I mean, but if you go, how is that going to happen if people are keeping everything to themselves? I mean, someone may have an idea, and they don't know how to make it come to life, but they're keeping that idea to themselves because they're scared that someone's going to take that idea. When someone like you can make it a reality, and then not only can you make it a reality, you could probably come up with suggestions of how to make it better, and probably more cost-effective.
And that's true, because like. This stems from a person. So this list of stuff that I have stems from somebody's imagination. And they're asking us to make it. But I can't do it because I don't want to mess it up. So I'm reaching out to somebody else to collaborate to help bring that idea into fruition. So it's not one person benefiting from this. It's not two companies benefiting from this. I mean, it's a new idea for the paranormal community, man. I mean, to help bring that new evidence into light,
Yep.
I just don't get why people are so freaking sour, man. I don't understand it.
It's just I don't know. I think the community's like in this phase, and hopefully it passes soon, because it's time. It's time for us to figure more out. And you people like you, man, making this equipment, bringing the stuff, making it more affordable, and being open about the ideas and how you do things. I mean, that's going to be, huge for that to happen.
Yeah.
I was sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
No, you go ahead.
No, I had some guy online, bashing me about the whole idea of a REM pod, and I ended up blocking the guy because I got into it with him. He's like, "Oh, it's nothing," because he posted an article back in the day when the first REM pod ever, the very first one ever came out. It was a mini Thurman sandwiched in between two pieces of cardboard, and the lights were actually stuck into glue sticks. And that's where those four little, that's where the lights were housed. And then in between that was a piezo, and then resin poured on top of the back of a, 3/4 inch pipe, PVC pipe. I mean, that was the first REM pod, that was, I think it was built by Pro Measure. It was Gary Galka, I think he built the very first one that somebody dissected and found out what it really was. But you know what? Look at where it's gone now. Look at the different styles of REM pod. Look at a carousel REM pod behind you. That's ideas, man. Those are things that we build off of each other. Who cares how it's made? But look at the knowledge that we've learned.
The functionality. One thing I agree from that article is you do need to know how your equipment works to fully understand
for sure
what's happening. So that's out of that whole article, because I know the article you're talking about. Out of the whole article, that is the only thing I agree with. A lot of people don't fully understand how the equipment works. But you know what? If people are in the field for just to have that experience, and they're in the field to have a good time, there is nothing wrong with that. We need those people in the field. We 100% need those people in the field, because those people in the field are the ones that keep the field growing. So then those are the people that make that money, right? So those are the people that keep the field going. So please let's not disregard those people, because people love thrill seeking.
Not at all.
That's why there's the X Games. That's why people like to watch the X Games and the Olympics, is because they love that thrill. They like the idea of that thrill. So here's something that we can all do, something that's scary, something that brings us in and brings people together. And it's something that we can do without freaking jumping out of a plane or jumping a bike over a huge gap. Right. So it's physically less demanding, and it's more realistic for someone to be able to do. So these people, please, let's welcome all these people. I don't care. We need all those people. We need people to, and plus, the more people that do it, the more people that are open to the idea of the paranormal, the more people that are accepting of the paranormal and the supernatural. And we need that in our society too, because that understanding and people being more open to it, that will make it easier for us too. And also with a collective, if people are more open to the paranormal and the supernatural, who knows what other spiritual doors can open for us in humanity.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the possibilities are endless. All we got to do is just open our minds, and it's just unity instead of division.
I told Julie that I'd be off 15 minutes ago to help Ellie, but here's my quick 3 points of my opinions on this topic. I think people confuse para-unity as 100% para-unity versus closer to 80% para-unity. It's like peace on earth. Obviously, we're never going to have 100% peace on earth, and there's never going to be 100% peaceful people. But just because we're not at 100%, maybe we're focusing at 70 or 80% efficiency, doesn't make it not para-unity. And even if maybe we're at 40% and we're striving towards 80, just because we'll never reach 100 doesn't mean that we shouldn't keep using para-unity as a banner, because that's the goal. I think people get caught up in it's not perfect, or there's always going to be competition or negativity, so it's not real. I'm like, well, it'll never be 100%, but we're getting to 80%. The whole thing with para-unity is like, how do we come together? My call to action is make sure that you well document your investigations, really get quality case studies, the history, what happened, who you brought, what equipment did you use, and your pieces of evidence that you found. If you have it categorized and consumable to everyone, when there are like databases that are created and you could submit your cases, that's how it's done. When you have teams across the states, across the world, submit their cases, submit their evidence, so you can look at para-unity. There are large sample size of all these different cases. Like when you look at historical cases like Ed and Lorraine, you can look at all these cases that are well documented. So that's the best thing for teams to do for para-unity. Don't focus on reaching 100% or negativity, and also well document your investigations. Point number 2, competition. Listen, my passion is teaching people how to start and grow their paranormal adventure. So many people talk about how to start your paranormal adventure. So many people talk about how to grow your existing adventure in the paranormal field. But no one does it quite like me. And I hope all that other content is consumed and enjoyed, but no one does it like me. Or like our Scary Games Saturday, real ghost hunters play real scary games. There's a ton of people playing scary games. There's a ton of people that are ghost hunters that play scary games. And I hope they get 1 million subscribers. That's great. No one does it like me. Even if I just have a small following, it really makes my team happy. I don't really care. But I'll be honest, from a competitive aspect, no one's going to do it like me. No one's going to put their heart and soul into the products like you. It doesn't matter. And I welcome it. Like our solo run challenges, if people want to go do solo run challenges, mate, come at us. I'll get my competitive voice on. No one's going to do better solo run challenges than us. I mean, you can have your own spin. You could be great. You could be great. Yeah. Listen, no one does it like me and Shawn. We're blindfolded. We got, come on, man. Listen, you know what? Create your content. And I hope it's great, and I hope it's very successful. But in my heart of hearts, come on, man. Also journal everything. Yeah. Here's my third point. Because my passion is helping people start and grow their paranormal adventure, there is no better way to start your paranormal adventure or grow your paranormal adventure than going to addictjunkieparanormal.com.
Yeah, buddy.
The most affordable. And this is not just some stereotypical plug. REM pods, Google it. $180, $200. You can get 10 of them for the price of one REM pod. Imagine that, 10 REM pods that are quality, handmade, not some BS, from the heart. You can contact the creator. 10 of them versus one. Think of how many more memories you can have with your team. It's all about your team at the end of the day. You need to go to addictjunkieparanormal.com. It's real equipment from the heart.
For real.
I can't stress it. I just dropped over $500 on it, mate. Listen, I put the money where my mouth is. We're probably going to drop over more like $500+ just because I believe in you. I believe in the process. And listen, that's what you got to do. So that's my plug. And those are my points on the stuff. Para-unity and competition.
Definitely, and they're all definitely 100% right with you, brother. No, I want to tell you something. We're talking about supporting each other. We're talking about spreading the love. Now, a lot of people don't know. Brian's fiance has a neat business. It's called One Stop Tumbler Shop. I
Yes.
just put in an order for 4 tumblers.
Yes, you did.
And I am so pumped for
Nice.
these. You have no freaking clue. Dude, these are going to be the best. They're for wedding gifts.
Let me see. Let me see.
And well, they're not
those are
done
sick.
yet. Oh, do you have one? I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
gorgeous.
just for like our team.
Yeah.
That's the show. That's the show.
That's the show. Dude.
It's like alcohol ink in there too, but oh my gosh,
Yeah,
there's
that's
so much
sick.
crazy
Dude,
stuff.
look at it though, dude.
Just
It's like,
insane.
oh, dude, the work that she does is awesome.
I'm ready for an attic junkie.
Yeah.
And she can put all the equipment on there, like a little montage or collage.
Heck
Like,
yeah,
but
dude.
That'd be
it's
cool.
so crazy. It's
That'd be
so
sick.
and like even for teams, look, one way to give back to your team, like a member that's been on your team for like an anniversary coming up, or maybe your team just turned 5 years old. You guys can get really cool tumblers with their names on it, or like what their favorite role is if they love to be the camera operator or the recorder. It's 100% customizable. So that's I can't say enough about that. I mean, I obviously I love Julian, and like I have so many cups. Like I love RuneScape, so like I'm getting all these skills that I get, like maxed out skills. I just have actually so many cups.
Wow, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But
dude.
thank you, Shawn. But it's
No.
all about the equipment today.
I know, man. I just wanted to point that out because I looked over at my tumbler. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
I just wanted to, because we've never talked about it on the show before. So I'm like, hey, wait.
Yeah, thank you.
I got to drop this on there because I'm just
man.
so excited. So guys, seriously, One Stop Tumbler Shop. Now,
Does she have a website?
Yeah, it's onestoptumblershop.com, I think.
I was
It's going on atticjunkieparanormal.com. Done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. One Stop Tumbler Shop. And the description is just, you put your order in exactly what you want, and then she just helps. She designs it. It's insane, actually.
One of the orders, honestly, was my wife and I were trying to come up with gift ideas. I'm like, well, hey, hold on, let me show you this. And she was like, yes, that's the one. I want it exactly like that. But their last name. I'm like, okay.
And she does it exactly like that.
Then it turned into me coming up with an idea. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I'm in a wedding too, and these guys really like Seinfeld. They don't watch the paranormal, so I could talk about that. They're not into the paranormal at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that they love Seinfeld. I'm like, yes. Oh, I know. I'll get one of the popular quotes from the show, and I'll put it, and then I'll put their last name on there, and I'll add a little bit of person, their own individuality onto it, and so. I sent this message before the show. During the show, I got freaking pictures of what they could look like. I'm like, damn, that was quick.
She's insane. And just one more off the wall thing. Your Paranormal, because we believe in health and healthy hobbies and keeping our team like healthy. Every quarter we have a no headshot boxing event where like. To have something to look forward to while you work out and eat healthy and just train and like do cardio, whatever, and reach your healthy goals. We put on just no headshots. So you get just, like punch each other's body a little bit, 2, 4, 8 or 12 rounds, whatever you want. And so everyone on the team can participate, like a good portion does. And, we have, crazy names like I'm Brian Masterwork Mersall. Well, she's designing she's designing these tumblers that like are not only just like this, but they're like the big ones with like the shaker bottles. It's still the stainless steel. It's perfect tumbler, except it's got like a top here, and we're gonna have like their fighter name, like Master or the Ghost or whatever it is, and she's gonna customize. Everyone's gonna be totally unique. Have like different like for the Ghost, it might have like a Ghost emblem, or Masterwork, it might have different. It's she just designs everything. It's so crazy, and it's a way to just reward your team and really give back. Because like you could do medals, you could do this, you could do that, but at the end of the day, it's nice that when you give love to your teammates that have probably been investigating with you for years now, something that they can practically use versus
I mean,
I don't know.
This is something that I mean, I'm bringing this on the ghost hunt.
Yeah, it was on the ghost.
This
when you got that.
Yeah,
I hid it in someone's room.
Yeah, you did. We were at a investigation or private residence, and they hid it in one of the rooms in the house.
I hid it, and I said, Shawn, I think I heard something over there. What is that? And he, there's nothing better than to get back to your team.
Aaron wants in on the boxing thing.
Listen,
so when we're talking about hold on, I have to ask you a question. When you got your boxing matches go, because I've seen just like some like little clippets of it. Do you have like how do you like initiate the fight? Do you like have like an announcer and then ring a bell? Or how do you guys like?
We have an announcer and a ref.
Okay.
And it's
like
just,
how do you like start the fight? Is there a bell or something?
Or
just yell go.
So in the past, we've yelled go, and we have one of those electronic like timers that counts down from 3 minutes to 0, and then 1 minute rest. Yeah. Well, actually, I think my dad wants to be a card girl. Like, it's just the iterations. We make a big deal out of it. It's actually a huge event.
Dude, he has a chef come and make the food.
Yeah,
it is a big deal. I want to be a part of these too, but I need to get in shape.
That's the whole point, because a large thing in our paranormal field is health, where there's a lot of people that I think need to be motivated to work on their health, and that's one of our ways to do it. Is to say, hey, we have this fun, no animosity little workout that you could do with your friends. So
definitely.
That's a big passion of mine.
So again, I just want to ask. So you use like a timer to start the fight?
We have like if you ever looked at like a gym, they have like those big digital clocks.
Yeah.
Like big LED. Yeah, I have that in my basement.
So. Oh, okay.
It's awesome.
And there's another thing that we didn't bring up today. See, there's a big day that passed just a few days ago. And that is my brother's birthday, man.
Yes.
Yes. What did you think I was going to bring up? Now I'm curious. I was like, oh, dude, what? No. Brian's birthday. Guys, let's wish. Dude, I believe you need to celebrate life. Each time you circle around the sun, we got to celebrate it. We need to be thankful for every day we wake up. And we need to celebrate every year that we survive. So we need to celebrate each other for surviving, because, dude, life can change in a blink of an eye. So celebrate it, man. And so I want to wish you the very happiest birthday. You are seriously one of the most generous, most thoughtful, most empathetic persons I've ever met. So I want to say on the show, I hope you have the very happiest birthday, and I hope that you have a even better year. And I hope that I hope that what goes around really comes around, man. Because if that's true, man, you got a lot coming your way. All good stuff.
I waited to treat myself on that, and I treated myself by getting that SLS camera, baby. No one knows
buddy.
When my team finds out that we got a mobile SLS camera.
Love it, man. But see,
anyone got birthdays coming up?
There's the empathy, though. There's the empathy. It's not just for you. It's for the team. It's a birthday present, but it's for the team too, man. And that's what it's about, bro. Sharing.
Oh, man.
That's it, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Definitely. Yeah, honestly, the best.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you. The best birthday gift you can give yourself or a teammate in the field, even if it's just like, maybe you got a lot of teammates, get a mini REM pod. Those things are not $180. They're not $200. Only 20-some bucks. You can get one for your whole team. Or just save up and get an SLS camera for your group anniversary.
you can get a bunch of them and put them down the steps, right?
Yes.
So like that's like, oh, dude, there's so many things you can do once you have more of those, and when it's affordable, you can do different things like that. So it's awesome.
That's the best thing for like
And-
your group's
And
birthday.
I want to ask you a question. I've shown this guy on the show many times. This thing, just to give a little bit of a background for those that don't know. When I lived in the home that was haunted, this thing will go off. This has a light sensor. It doesn't really work that well anymore, but it has a light sensor, and whenever the light changes, it makes this beeple noise, right? And
That's
this
cool.
thing would go off. It would go off in the dark.
It didn't do it justice. That thing is disgusting. That
So-
sounds, Sean.
So this thing going off in the dark when their light is supposed to go by. Like it was just in pitch black. Like there's been times when it was laying on it. Like I would keep it laying like this, so no light can get to the face, and it would still go off. This thing, whatever lived in my house, liked to play with this thing, and I think it was because it knew that it messed with us. So I want to bring this thing back to life, man. What is there something that we could do? I don't know if it could be a light
man.
sensor or static.
I was about
Is
to
there
ask
something-
if that was an Ewok.
It does kind of look like it's called
It's
a beeple.
worse.
It's an 80s toy. It's an old 80s thing called a beeple, but it doesn't work. It's got a battery in it, but it doesn't. It only makes the noise when you plug the battery in. So, if I were to like ship this to you, could you like turn this into like a workable piece of paranormal equipment that I could add to my
I'd be happy
almost
to,
like
man.
stash, but to my
Oh, you
arsenal?
gotta do it. This is
Like,
the
I'm
craziest
serious,
thing
man.
I would be happy to, man.
Ah.
Like I don't know what would be best. I
And
mean,
I'd be
it's
happy
already
to
got
get
the
it
light
dry
sensor
cleaned,
in
too.
it. I don't know what works and why it's not working. I don't know, but this thing is old, man. This thing is older than Brian, dude. It is.
I mean,
This thing is from the 80s.
Told her
It might
me.
need a new battery. It might need to be put in the trash. I mean, whatever you think is best, man. You know
It
what
does
I mean?
not go into. It's not the battery.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
man.
I think it's
Battery's good.
gross.
So like my mom, like she like moved, and like my mom, let's say she likes to hold on to things. So like I was at her house, and like one day this is like sitting out, and I was like, I'm taking that. Like seriously, I just found this like a couple years ago. It was after my story was published in this book, and I did not mention him because it's like, how do you even like explain it? Like I'm not that good of a writer. But then this guy, dude, oh, we need to bring him back to life. So I need to ship him to you, and we need to bring him to life somehow.
I'll do it, man.
I don't know if I want it to be. I don't know the best way to do it.
Well,
But
what do you want? That's the thing. Do you want him to like do his original thing, or do you want him to be like Scare Bear? That's the thing. That'd be a pretty creepy Scare Bear, dude. The Ewok bear.
Yeah, the beeple. Oh my gosh! Like if you Google beeples, like this was a real toy. Like in the 80s, man. We liked freaky shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The 80s were a weird time, man. And this is a product of it.
I do have to head out because it is
it's
30 after.
yeah, we don't want you to get in trouble.
I'm so sorry.
So we're gonna work that out too. Man, we have a lot of things that we're working out from this show. So we're gonna bring this guy back.
I got you, man.
So yeah, so after the show, I'm gonna need your address so I can ship this out to you.
I got you, man.
Be able to, after this weekend, after the ghost hunt, but I need to bring this guy back to life, and you can, I don't know, use your expertise. I don't know. I got to think on what to do, as far as what type of equipment to turn it into, because it would be cool for it to be a Scare Bear type like REM pod, but would like static? Because you said you can do static too. I don't know.
Yeah. I can make it to where the eyes turn red and green.
Nice. Actually, the nose lights up, but the eyes are the sensors. So
the eyes.
I don't-
Okay, I got you.
I think that's what it was. I think the eyes are the sensors and the nose was the light. Hold on, let's find out.
And
Because when it beeps, it should light up. So hold on, let's turn this off.
and I am gonna kick out, but
All right.
I'm gonna make you a Dr. Frankenstein. If you do this, I'm gonna make you a Dr. Frankenstein little gift. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Later, man.
Oh man.
I'll take care of you.
it's
I
okay.
got you.
Yeah, message me.
All right, so let's see if I can get this thing
Thank
to
you.
work real quick, and then we'll wrap up. You hear that? There it is. Yeah, see the nose
Oh
lights,
my
like the
God.
eyes are the
That's so cool, dude.
yeah. But the only way
Oh,
it
that's
works now
sick.
is
I
if
love
I
it.
have to like connect the battery.
I
Yeah.
love it, dude.
Yeah, dude, imagine this thing. Imagine being a teenager, right? And you have this freaking toy just like randomly go off, right? Freaking jamming in some freaking Pearl Jam, and then all of a sudden from the other room, and nobody's in the other room.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah, we need to bring this thing back to life, dude. And this was like seriously like one of the
Yeah,
things.
let me know
like,
what you want
like
to
this,
do, man. We'll get up.
this thing has scared a lot of people.
First, you need to wash that damn thing, dude.
Wash it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
I don't know.
at least get it with a scrub the outside a little bit.
Can you do that without ruining it? It does. It does have some crust. on it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's old.
just get a damp cloth and warm water, damp cloth, some Dawn, and just hook it up, and then let it air dry. Don't soak it.
Just like wipe it off with like Dawn. Spray. it?
Yeah, a little Dawn and not a soaking wet rag, but just give it a little furry love, man.
Okay. I don't know. I'll have to look into
Get some
that.
rejuvenation back in the thing. Hair's added and nappy. I mean,
it's
some
short
love.
hair. He's always looked nappy though. He's always been kind of like that. But you can tell he's a little threadbare. He's a little threadbare on there. But this. I don't know, man. He's got that old feeling. So yeah. But like he sits down here now in my basement and he just looks at me during my podcast because he's not even like he used to be on a chair over there before I got that Raggedy Ann doll from Aaron. So I mean, I guess he could sit with the doll, but I don't know.
Once it's rejuvenated, man, we'll bring it back in the picture.
All right. Heck yeah. So hold on. So Aaron says, she said bye. She's waiting. Oh my God. Hold on. Aaron said that she had one of these too. But see, mine, you used to do the same thing. But then again, my house was haunted too. So, I mean, is light sensor a thing? Like, is there a lot of paranormal equipment that are light sensors? Can light sensors be a way of? I mean, but there'd be so much contamination, right? There's.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
It depends. Like I have I have a light sensor. That ends up like I'm working on one right now. It's based off of light. It's gonna be a EVP box, basically. So as light comes into the category, it will automatically start spewing out questions. And it'll stop once the light's gone. So it'll be like kind of an anomaly type of thing. Instead of picking up, movement, picks up light. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there are those orbs and the apparitions that do put off those certain features that can produce some light. I believe, and
but also the absence of light. So you could like a light sensor would be triggered if there was light removed, not just when light was turned on, right?
Exactly.
So it's not
that's the
just,
whole theory.
It's not just the whole production of making light. It's also the blocking of the light and You know, like a
Yep.
shadow would definitely block the light. And there was definitely a shadow that lived in my home, and I saw that thing. Oh my god.
Dude, you
So
should go look at this video I have posted. It was in the Tennessee place I was telling you about a long time ago, up in South Pittsburgh. But on my feet, there's a shadow apparition that I caught. We believe it's Miss Nellie, and it's on the 3rd floor. This place was featured on Destination Fear first season. It's called South Pittsburgh Haunted Hospital. But dude, full body apparition just dancing in and out of a door. You'll see my image on the right top hand side with my IR light, and it's just a crazy video. You have to watch it a couple times, but
where's it
you
at?
definitely see that thing bounce around, dude.
Where's
It
that
should
at?
be the South Pittsburgh in Tennessee.
No, I mean, where's
The video would be under. It should be under my Facebook videos, and you'll see like a hallway.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at your website videos.
Yeah, it'll be on. It's on the website too.
It is. What's
So
it
I'll
called?
tell you we're on Facebook.
I have Facebook.
It should
too.
be the apparition caught South Pittsburgh Haunted Hospital, I think. Nellie caught, maybe.
Orbs.
I just reposted it like a week ago.
All right, so let's do this.
Yeah, hit the Facebook page because I just recently reposted it. Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. So it'll be under videos.
Yeah. And then scroll down just a little bit, and it should be just a hallway with like a chair at the end, double doors.
Let's see here. So I can play it. Where's it at?
Here, hold on.
Before or after the proposal? Paranormal.
Should be after the proposal. Should have been about a week ago.
Because I'm already at July 19.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Here's a video, but this is SLS footage. It's not showing me it.
Internet's being so stupid.
I know, and Facebook is stupid too. Josh's videos.
I know, man. It takes forever to sit here and scroll.
There's no videos here. This is Joshua's videos, and there's nothing there. So they just must be posts.
Here we go. I'm about to share it with you.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm about to send it to you right now.
All right, cool.
All right, you got it.
All right. Okay. Is it okay if I play it on the show?
Oh yeah,
What we do?
yeah. This is probably hands down probably the best footage I've ever caught.
All right, cool. That's what we like to hear. All right, guys, we're going to see some real footage of paranormal activity. So here we go. I think this might be it. I hope. right, share the right one.
Yeah, that's it. You got it on the far right hand side of the screen.
Hold on. I got look at that. You see me talking about my that's my design there for my friends there for the Tumblr shop.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on a second.
Oh wait, I think you lost it.
I did because I had the wrong one up. But you guys got to see my Tumblr. All right. So hold on a second here. Nope. That's not it. All right. There. All right.
Yep, that's it.
All right. So let's see. Is
All
there
right.
sound?
Yep. So you see me on the far right.
That's your
and
shadow
then
that we
that's
see in the
me
corner.
with the. That's me on the top right hand side with my video camera. Now watch the door on the down the hallway in the left and right in front of the chair. You got to really pay attention.
Years ago, actually, when I was here, and thought we caught some aliens.
All right, here it goes.
But the myth of this place is wrong.
You see that?
I mean, she claimed that she was like a nurse, but it was not. I mean, she claimed that she was like a nurse, but it was not the same kind of.
See that?
I mean, she claimed that she was like a nurse, but it was.
Was it that orb that flew across?
And let it go. It gets even better. No. Watch the door on the far down the hallway.
Right there.
See it?
Can you guys?
Yep,
Hold
and
on.
it does it.
Wet nurse, yeah.
See it?
The hell is that shit, man?
You enjoy your cigarette?
What is that?
And it keeps
Oh, very
coming
good.
out. Watch. There it is, floating around.
The hell is that?
Goes back
shit,
in.
Man?
You enjoy your cigarette?
What is that?
Gets even better as I zoom in.
Okay, I'm
Boom.
putting on my recorder so you can start talking anytime.
Oh, look at that, all I got's a cigarette.
That's the way it feels like after I get up.
Oh, there I saw something.
I still got your cigarette
Yeah.
sitting right up here.
Yep.
As long as you go.
What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
Eileen said I don't even have a half a brain.
What is that?
That's not cool, man.
Where
mean,
did I put
I don't know
that?
how, that's prank. You're gonna get pranked, Eileen. I'm sorry.
I have
Yeah,
no idea
blink,
what that
darling.
is.
That's what I
What is
was. It a
plank?
bull calf? Were you trying to milk a bull
George
cow?
is in the house.
What?
George is.
All right, hold on a second. I have no clue. What the heck? Like it just started playing the sound of the next video. Hold on. Let's see if I can.
I don't
fix
even
that.
know.
It's still playing in my ear right now. Hold on. Well, that's weird. Okay. So I fixed it, I think. All right.
Beef is the other white
Nope.
meat.
As soon as I started, that is so weird.
It's crazy, man. Happens all the time.
All right. So here, I'm just going to start back here. All right. So as long as I play it, it doesn't do it. So here.
You wanna keep talking with us? You want that?
Okay. I'm going to put it back up my full screen here. Hold on. All right. Because you're right. You got to watch it a couple times.
Years ago, actually.
Yeah. Because once like I zoom in and then zoom back out, then you really see it. But you can definitely see it if you pay attention.
And it's not like these other like dust particles that are flying around here. You see, it's like
Yeah.
dark. There it is.
Yeah.
What is that?
See it? Do you see it? That's
Why
Nelly,
is it
dude.
dark? It's like a dark.
There it goes again. See it? It's like a dark mass that keeps going in and out of the room.
Yeah.
And that's that's what I saw. And it dances up the door. Watch.
Okay, I'm turning on my recorder, so
Right.
you can start talking anytime.
Where does it do it? There we go.
All I got for cigarette.
That's the way
There.
it feels like after I get
There it goes. Dances up the door. Comes out.
It goes up.
Goes right
and then-
back up and in.
Look, what is that?
It comes right back out. You see it?
Oklahoma, Arkansas,
Yeah.
border, like southeast. Yeah, right. Is it southeast or mideast?
That's weird. That,
Oh, I'm getting my.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm
That's
turning on
definitely
my
interesting
recorder,
there.
so you can start talking anytime.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces, man. You gotta watch it. Like I watched it like probably about 20 million times already.
Yeah, what is
And that's
that?
100. I mean, there's no doubt.
That's the way it feels like after I.
Cigarette.
That's the way it feels like after I get up.
Like it
Crazy,
goes up
man.
and down. What?
Cigarette.
That's the way it
Yeah,
feels
man.
like
Could that be like a shadow of someone else behind you?
That's the way it feels like.
Like moving their hand
No,
up?
there was nobody behind me. I have.
That's the way it
No.
feels like after I get
You don't see another hand. You don't see another shadow. Look at the
It goes
look
up
at
to
the
the
wall.
top of the
It's
chair.
just me.
It goes up to the top of the chair and then goes down.
Cigarette.
Yep.
the way it feels like after I get up.
Cigarette.
That's the way it feels like after I get up.
But it comes out even more if you let it play.
That's the way it feels like after I get up.
Yeah, I see it the best there. I'm sorry.
That's the way
Okay.
it feels like
It looks like a hand.
I still got
And it goes up.
cigarette sitting right
Yeah.
up here.
See it? Do you see it go up the wall and in?
That's the way it feels like after I get up.
There it is again.
I still got your cigarette sitting right up here. Smoking again. That's the way it feels like after I
It
get
goes up the chair.
I still got your
Goes up the
cigarette
chair.
sitting
It goes
right
up.
here.
It goes up the wall, in.
Down again.
Secrets
Comes down.
tomorrow, so I will. I
Yay!
appreciate you offering.
That's the way it feels like after I get up here.
And then it
Oh.
goes up,
I still got your cigarette
Out.
sitting right up here.
up again,
Smoking again.
in the wall,
Yeah, up here.
back out.
I still got your cigarette
Crazy,
sitting
dude.
right up here. Smoking again.
I don't know.
Right, yeah, up here.
It's a very
It looks like
interesting
it's like
piece, man.
creeping up the wall.
Smoking again.
It looks like it's creeping up the wall and then it goes back down.
It does.
I don't,
I still got your cigarette sitting right up
now,
here.
what kind of light? What
It's
kind
one
of
of-
illuminators do you have on
I
right
got
now?
your cigarette sitting right up here.
So that's just my IR flood, my mini IR torch. You know those little ones they sell on Amazon.
Yeah.
So not a super bright one at all.
Yeah, I have a whole new AC
So
to
that's-
keep warm because it was
When
not
was
enough
it?
wood.
What the hell? Is
February like
playing?
6th, I think.
Burning,
It was,
we
I have
ain't
no
handling
clue.
the smoke.
But like I have
oh
the
no, I got
sound
really sick. I told them
turned
don't burn
off.
tires.
It's still
I-
playing.
No, I said don't burn tires. I will go to town and I will find wood. I came back with and the lady that owns the property, Chris Owen. Me and her went to town and we found a bunch of pallets. I broke them apart with my foot and hands, kicking them, and I bought a couple bundles of wood. We come back and they're already burning tires, and I'm like, and you can't
Burning
just stop it; it's already
tires.
going.
Yeah.
And
They do that in Oklahoma, Lord.
Yeah, what the hell?
Burn
Well,
tires.
on the way back, though,
I'm trying
I had
to
to stop
figure
in
it out. I don't
Jefferson,
have any
at
other-
Jefferson Hotel, and say that I was
Hold
there
on.
like what 5 days, 6 days, 6 days. Oh
Don't-
darn, that's a horrible place
No.
to be like snowed in at. But I couldn't make it all the way home, and the first like 3.
I don't know.
Anyway, interesting.
But
Yeah, it's a pretty captivating video, man. It's interesting. You got to watch it, and there's a couple EVPs if you listen really close. There's like answers to some of the questions they're asking because there's a group behind me, but they're
Yeah.
around the corner.
okay.
So
That's who the guy's
yeah,
talking about
I
the
don't
cigarettes or whatever. That's
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like so the reason why I was asking about the illuminator is like, is it possible there could be maybe like a spider or something that came down and then went back up, or 'cause it's just like the movement, it's like straight up and down. It's just like really weird.
No,
Trying to
man,
make
because
sense
like,
of it.
dude, I saw that. It was just like in my eyes, looking straight
Yeah.
down the hallway. It's a black mass that just like started coming out, and I didn't see it at first, but then when you hear me say, "What the hell is that shit, man? I like looked through the camera and I'm like, I saw what I saw with my own eyes through the camera.
Yeah. That's weird.
It was pitch black down the hallway, man. Pitch black.
Yeah.
And I just saw that dark shit coming out, that freaking just dancing. And then I looked through my camera and I'm like, oh crap, what the hell is that?
So the camera, if that is a shadow, right, which it definitely looked like that, there was probably a lot more to it. That was probably that light probably made it so we didn't see as much of what was there.
Yeah, probably. And I probably didn't catch the whole thing because, man,
well, there's people I've heard people say.
I don't think
I use IR lights, and I'm a big fan of dead light, and but I've heard people say that they think that IR lights, it makes it so there's no shadow, so it makes it so you're actually missing out on possible activity. I don't know, but you watch that, and it's definitely a part of a shadow. You definitely see it go up to the back of the chair. It definitely goes up higher. It goes down. Then it goes back up, and that's
man. And it weaves in and out of the room too, man. If you watch it, and when I really watched it appeared. Yeah, at the first part of the video,
there's a lot of dust flying around, and it's easy to mix in with, because the first time I watched it, all I was seeing was the dust. And you're like, oh, there it is. And like a piece of dust would move. I'm like, no, that's not it. I'm like, what am I looking for? And then I had to watch it a couple times to actually see there's a dark shadow figure blends in with those orbs. And it's moving around in there. It's crazy. Yeah. Claire wants to know, what is the history of that room or that area that you're in?
So that room is the second floor. The rehab wing of the South Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee. It was believed to be a woman named, all we know her name is Miss Nellie. She apparently had passed away in that room. She had no family that anybody knows of on record. And she passed away in that room by her dresser curled up, or she was curled up next to her bed. And she has 100% interaction with men. She loves men, and she loves trigger objects. You put like the cat toys are her favorite. You can put those all around the room and sit there, and all of them will go off simultaneously. And we'll try to debunk it, man. We'll jump up and down on the floor. Nothing. And they'll just go off sporadically, man. And to have them all go off simultaneously when we ask her. Yeah. She's a very friendly spirit. She's not aggressive. She just doesn't like her door shut. She'll let you know.
Okay, that seems like it could be a thing, because then you could be closing their passage. That's I don't know. I've been to places where they really didn't like it if a door was closed, and it's just weird that's like a thing, because maybe there is something with that closing that doorway. But that's crazy, and that's I don't know. That's definitely very compelling. Definitely,
it is.
Good cat.
It is, man, and like everybody from the hospital that has watched it is like blown away because they've never seen her caught on video, and it could be something else, but they truly think it's her. I mean, 100% legit. You watched that interview that you had exit out of. That is my buddy my buddy Ricky, and he's like all about the hospital and everything, and he watched it for the the first time, and he was blown away, like 100%.
Oh. Yeah, Claire says.
So if anybody wants to know, like, you know, yeah, if anybody wants to know background about that hospital, you can check out that podcast, Paranormal. So that'll be on my news feed. You can get some info on the hospital. Definitely a cool place to visit.
Nice, nice. Now, for
and yes, Claire, she does get agitated.
that seems to be a thing, though. Like, I mean, I guess
it is.
I guess there's times like I like to keep. I want my door open or closed, but I don't know. It just seems to be like there's certain locations or certain spirits that like they need to have that door. They're like, don't mess with my door. It's I don't know. It's interesting. And you know, that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to go through the door, we're trying to bridge the gap. And it's just, I don't know, is there symbolism with the door? Is it, I don't know. Is it just that it's her room and she wants her door open? I don't know.
Yeah. You know, to her, it could be, you know, she just doesn't want, she's alone. She doesn't want her door closed.
Yeah, she wants to see what's going on.
And the story is
outside.
nobody came to, she wants to check out what's up. Yeah, so, I mean.
No one came to visit her? Is that what you're going to say?
So that might have something to do with it too, you know, the isolation.
Definitely.
Factor with it, you know, it could be a big play.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're somewhere and you're going to want humans to be mentally healthy, you need interaction, right? We're social creatures. We're social creatures. No matter how much you like it or dislike it, you need that social interaction. It's unhealthy for us mentally to not to. It's just because we're social creatures. So I could see if you're somebody who doesn't get a lot of visitors, you're going to have that kind of thirst to at least people watch, probably, right, and see what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, I believe that's what a lot of these spirits do.
Yeah. What's your opinion on my idea to try and sell used ghost hunting equipment somehow? Well, actually, there are Facebook groups where you can do that. There's Facebook sales pages. Yes. I mean, you can sell stuff on eBay used. Just say that it's used. That's a thing. So
I actually just bought something the other day that was used, and I'm very happy with that purchase.
Nice. I mean, sometimes it's just like
paranormal puck, dude.
Which one?
The
paranormal puck. Really?
Yep. By Bill Chappell and Digital Dowsing. Yeah, picked it up. The guy had it on there for 2 minutes, and I saw it. And the guy asked $25 for it. I scooped it up.
What kind was it, man? You see mine right there.
What?
Boxer. That's the one.
No, paranormal puck. Like
by
the puck. Digital Dowsing.
Not the pup. The puck.
No, the pit.
Okay, the puck. Yes, I know the puck.
Dowsing.
Okay. Puck. Yes. Okay, sorry, I misheard. Yes.
Yeah, man. 325. I mean, you can't even get it right now, and they're not on. They don't sell them.
Huh. Nice. And how? So you got a good deal on it?
Oh yeah, 325. I mean, on the website, you know, just without the case, brand new is like almost 360, I believe, 369, and then
the puck too, 359.
Factor in. Yeah, there you
go. Digital Dowsing.
I love it because
they used to be huge with the Ovilus, the original Ovilus. Those are getting to be really popular.
The Ovilus. Yeah, I have one. I mean, it's one of my.
The Ovilus, was it? Which one is the one that people are wanting? Like, is it the 3 or the 4? Right now, it's the 5.
The 3 is the most popular.
Is it the 3? Yeah.
The 3 is the most popular because people have more interactions with the 3 than they do with any of the other ones. But In my opinion, it just varies on where you're at, man. Like my team has 2. Some of my team members, they both own Ovilus 3s. And this will be my first time back with them with a 5. So I'll be able to we'll be able to look and see, what we get. Because we'll have them all running at once to see if we can get simultaneous, results. But I love the Ovilus. It's one of my favorite toys.
Nice. Now, is that something that you ever plan on like dabbling into to see if you can kind of maybe create your own version of an Ovilus type of equipment?
Yeah, we're working on one with a photonic word generator right now. It's gonna be pretty primitive until we can, get the hang of it, because it's a lot of trial and error. Because I'm not, of course, gonna tear up an Ovilus to see how it's made. I want to figure it out myself, but I'm working with somebody on that journey. Like we were speaking about earlier, I reached out to this person, and now we're working on this project, and it's gonna be an Ovilus. But it's just going to be like the Ob 3, where you have that like robotic kind of voice that, once the temperature fluctuates, or you have an atmospheric or any type of EMFs, it's all based on those factors, and all those sensors are going to be able to. So every time it senses something change, a word will pop out, and the spirits can hopefully manipulate and come out with some relevant stuff. We'll see, man. Nice. The first prototype is in the works, so
that's awesome. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, it'll be a big deal if it works out right.
Yeah, I'm sure if you guys keep on working on it, you'll figure it out, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. It's just trial and error, man. Just like anything else,
How'd you get into building equipment? Like, I know that before we talked about what kind of led you into the business and everything, but what got you to like, hey, I can actually build this and turn this into a legitimate business?
Well, it's like, so when I came to Columbus, Georgia for this job as an executive chef, and then I had my second accident that completely changed my career direction. I was in rehab, so I had, I've always been in the paranormal stuff, but I was bored, because I didn't really do anything because I had restrictions, and I was walking with a cane at the time because I was having like blackouts and stuff. So I just sat on the couch and started piecing stuff together, man. Buying stuff off of Amazon, watching YouTube videos, and the first EM was born. Thing rolled across the floor like a freaking Hot Wheels on a track, But
yeah,
once I got it down, it sold, and I'm like, hey, what's next? And then the REM pod came, and the rest is history.
Nice. And then
came
the Scare Bear.
Yeah, Scare Bear was actually the third thing I came up with, man. And it's nothing new. It's been done before, but I put it up. Literally, I created it and I put it on eBay, and 5 minutes it was gone. And I was like, okay, I got something here. And dude, I've probably cranked out like thousands at this point, between the first 3 generations of Scare Bears. But this is it, man.
I mean, I can imagine
the hard work, dedication. This is this is where it's got me to this Scare Bear. This is like I mean, he is trademarked under my name, Scare Bear.
Nice.
So this is our baby, man. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I remember you
Have
when you were
ever-
first on the show. You had people vote for the style that the Scare Bear was going to look like.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I ended up messaging you with the first concept picture. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, dude, it's freaking.
And that was
here
like
it is.
a couple weeks later, man. And then after much trial and error, now we have my living room is full of thousands.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, dude. It is now 11:10.
Dude, it's
We've
late.
gone over an hour.
3 hours, bro.
I know, man. It's been a long show, but definitely it's been a great show, man. And
It's worth it.
And
though,
guys, real quick, I gotta plug this again. Go to Dark Alley Paranormal. Go to the event for the Ghost Hunt for Brian. You'll see a big sold out stamp going across the picture, and get your tickets for the raffle. The tickets are going to my Venmo. My Venmo legit is just right now until I get the money to the Felicias. My Venmo account is only for them. I'm not using any of it. I can show the history from when the first donation was made, and that's why I'm using only one app. The first payment was sent to Venmo, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it so I could show everybody everything. If anyone wants to question me, I don't care. I'll show you. I'm not gonna rip anyone off. I'm not gonna keep any money from the Felicias. I'm not keeping anything for myself. This is all for them. And so all the money will go to the. I'm sorry if you don't use Venmo. It's a free app. It's free to get it. And honestly, if you have me send you a link, I'll get $5. And you know what? I'll give you the $5. I don't care. So if you just go to the event page, look at all the things. Attic Junkies just added $200. So is that going to be 2 certificates? That's two certificates of $100. So it's 2 certificates for $100 each off of. I mean, dude, that could get you multiple pieces of equipment from the website. This is huge. And so
which will be in code form.
Yes, so you'll get I'll give you a code which will be like your digital gift card. So this is so awesome. And then I went over the list of locations that we have that you can go to. Go over that list, guys, and choose those locations. Get an Attic Junkie thing. We even have readings, all sorts of stuff. So make sure to go check it out. And all the money, like I said, will go to the Felicias and their fight against cancer. And I say there because Brian is a family man. He's married. He has 4 kids, and it is their family's fight together. Brian is doing the grunt of it, but we're doing this to help him. We're doing this to help his family. So that's why I keep on saying their fight, and it's for them because that's who it's for. It's for the family. It really benefits the family because when it comes down to it, the financial part is really what we're aiming to help with, and hopefully, with the second round, if this makes it so he can take a day or 2 off when he's not feeling well from the chemo, then he can do that. He works a physical job, right? So let's make it so he can take a couple days off. Let's make it so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Laura, nice meet.
So, yeah. With that, guys, I can go on and on about this, but definitely, Laura, thank you for coming on, or for chatting.
And Laura,
and your great comments.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that she has a question, and I know we're running 3 hours. I'm tired as heck.
Yeah.
But if she wants to, Laura, if you want to talk about like that building of something personal, or if you want me to create something for you, I have no problem. Just message me and we can maybe talk. So message me on the website personally, whichever avenue you choose.
Awesome. And the website, guys, is going across the ticker. www.atticjunkieparanormal.com. So, guys, make sure to check it out. It's good. it's nice to have good quality equipment that is affordable and doesn't charge you. And a lot of times you can find something that's somewhat affordable, and then shipping is almost as much as the equipment. And so he's got shipping included on most of his stuff, if not all of it. I think it's most of it.
All of
so
it.
It's all of it.
Everything besides, outside of the U.S., where everything's ship free.
Yeah.
And people have the choice if they want like priority mail. We'll do priority mail. They can choose that option, but if anybody needs anything like super fast, they can always contact me. I'll make sure to help them out as best as I can.
But that ain't gonna be free. Costs a lot of money to ship overnight. So got a business.
Well,
to run,
like I
right?
said, there's that option. People have the option.
Yeah.
They don't want the free shipping. They can choose their method.
Hey, sometimes you're looking at a website, you have an investigation coming up, and you're like, man,
Exactly.
let me just get some ideas, whatever. And then you find something, I'd love to have that SLS for this investigation. Let's see, message you up. Oh, can I get this by Saturday?
Yeah.
I'll do my damnedest.
And,
So
just to
that's
add to
awesome
that
that you're able to
point,
do that.
all orders that are like over, like $150, they're all sent priority.
Oh,
Every
nice.
single one of them. I don't care how big, how tall, how much it costs. Everything over $150 is sent priority mail.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
See?
We
Even more
incur that
value.
cost.
Even adds more value to the product. I mean, that's awesome. And honestly, spending $100 on equipment, anyone who's spent a lot of money on equipment, it's nothing. Spend $100 on equipment.
Yeah.
For spending $100 on Attic Junkie, you're probably getting, unless you're getting one of the big pieces, right? But there's more pieces under $100 than I think any other page I've seen recently. So that's awesome.
I think there's like two things that are over $100. That's about it.
Yeah, you have the SLS,
And that's
and then that Poltercom
portal
thing, your version of Portal, whatever you call this.
Yeah, our portal, the Aqua portal.
So that portal, is that just like a speaker with the filter you connect your like SP7 to, or does that have the radio
So
connected?
basically,
I'm sorry, this is what happens. This is what happens when with ADHD.
legitimately, I had it built, ready to go.
Nice.
I had it ready to go to show you guys.
Oh shit!
Yeah. There's the Aqua portal, and the thing just fell, but it's got the whole 9 yards. It's got comes with a battery pack if you choose, and then this is for a personalized customer. But this is a voice equalizer, so it shows the wavelengths of the coming out of the speaker. So
Nice.
It'll show you what's coming through, and it's got the reverb pedal. It's got the noise gate, so you can douse the noises, the white noise, as much as you choose. But it's basically the Steve Huff design, man. Reverb pedal, noise gate, and a nice little amp, and of course the copper coil to help the reception and increase the range, of course.
Nice. That's awesome.
And the pretty lights.
Yeah, you definitely have a cool look for it. It's got that. It looks like an old-fashioned radio, but it's been hacked, which is pretty much what's been done, right? So it looks like someone's done some like weird experiments with it, and I like that look. It's kind of get that what's the word I'm trying to think of?
And this one, it's like this one's like universal, man. We had a lady that said, can I plug the SB11 into it and run both channels at one time? And yes, you can.
Nice.
Get a two-way splitter that plugs into a male jack, and you can hook up both of your channels on your SB11 and run it as both channels as however you want it.
Nice. Now, in a couple weeks, I have the creator for the MIB. The spirit box I have, it's the MIB. It's a mini ink box. So the Paranormal Ink, JD's coming on, and so his, like, I know he's got one that has the filters on it, but the one I have doesn't. So if I were to want to go and attach this to it, as long as there's an out, like a headphone jack to it, I can connect it to that, and it would do that. What I like about the MIB is that you can control how fast it sweeps through the stations, and that's what I really like, because you can make it so you can barely make out the words, and then if you get something as it's going through quickly, that to me is more compelling, because the biggest problem with the spirit box to me is the possibility of getting the radio, an actual radio station interception, and that causing some false positives there, and which I think is a lot of people's problem with it. To me, I had no interest in ITC until I took actually the hacked radio I gave to Brian, and I was at an old mining town in Arizona called Vulture City, and I had no radio reception, and I got get out. There's no radio reception. There's no way that it could have been a radio station. And what radio is going to say? What radio is going to say get out, dude? That was like, okay, so there's something to this. So now it's like, okay, so how can I, when I am somewhere with where there's radio reception, what can I do to make it so it is more basically so I can't debunk it? I want to make it so I can't explain it, because that to me, like just the possibility of the radio coming through, that to me is, that's when I was on Ectovision Paranormal, I did the debunking. And if I had any doubt, we would throw it out. That was our motto, and that's still my motto when I'm going over and debunking evidence. If there's any doubt, throw it out. You need to make sure that what you're sharing with people is 100% unexplainable. So,
I agree with that.
That's kind of what I'm.
And that's another thing too. I enjoy the SB11 to that point. There's some radio interference that can come in, but when you're sweeping at 550 milliseconds, and you're going 50 milliseconds front and back, or reverse and forward, there's very chance you're going to get interference from anything, because you're sweeping so dang fast. And when you hear a clear voice come through that, then you got something.
Yeah, that's exactly it, man. So, and that is why I asked you about the batteries, man, because, dude, it's like we go through batteries like crazy, and I, like many people, have been like, hey, you know what, maybe I can save some money by spending more money. And I'm finding that, I don't know, maybe it's just the batteries I bought, but I mean, most equipment take a 9-volt AA or AAA. Most of it's 9-volt or AAA.
Yep.
Some take AA. So it's like, I don't know, man. How are you really getting a full charge? I mean, I have battery charger. I have one.
I mean, dude,
out right here.
I tell you the truth. You want to know what my batteries come from? The dollar store, bro. No lie.
I don't like those batteries, man. Really? You go to the dollar store?
Dude, they last so long for me. They
really?
last so long
I don't
for
have
me,
good
man.
luck
I have,
with those.
yeah.
I don't have good luck.
I don't know,
with
man.
those.
It's just a certain brand, I guess.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe I'm getting the wrong brand. But I honestly like the Sam's Club's batteries. That's what I got the Energizer.
Those are good too.
That's all they had. But I like the Members Mark. These batteries I've had a lot of luck with. but it's just the Sam's
Yeah,
Club.
those work good. I like those. Either
And,
BJ's or Sam's Club. Yeah, those.
Yeah. So these like, I mean, this whole pack is $15, but look how many batteries you get. 48 batteries.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I mean, that's more than you would get at the dollar store for sure.
Yeah. So, I don't know, but yeah, these rechargeable batteries, man, I think you're right about that. That's not the way to go. Unless you have equipment that's specifically for not these batteries, right? They have other, like Deadlight uses the big
charging components.
Yeah. And yeah. So, man, see, we can keep on going.
I know, dude. I got to wrap it up. I got to be up early.
I know, man. I'm sorry for keeping you. Thank you for hanging out.
Dude,
thank
I love
you
it,
so
man.
much for the donation,
it's been
man.
fantastic. No problem.
Yeah, man.
And I will get with you tomorrow morning, and I'll send you once I plug in those codes. They will be active, and you will have the only codes that will be good for those $200 gift certificates.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Thank you.
So I'll go ahead and plug those in. And if you're gonna do like a raffle or something, like if you guys could print it, I'll send you a logo or something, and maybe you guys could do like a gift card, like printed through your computer or something, and just give it to somebody in an envelope.
I have I can make something on Photoshop real quick, and I do believe I have your logo from the show, right? That's the same logo I used for the show, right?
Yeah, I got a bunch of new ones. If you want a new one, I can send you one.
Yeah, give me a new one.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these.
Yeah, give me a new one.
No problem. I don't know if you've seen the commercial, man. You should check that out too. We just had a commercial, dude, for us. Yeah.
Are you serious? Man, if I would have known, I would have played that.
Yeah,
I
know, man.
That's awesome, dude. Dude, you are, dude.
You know, awesome. We're here now. We're here now. We might as well.
Guys, this is ADHD at its finest. Oh, is it a radio commercial?
No, it's like a video. One of my buddies did it for me. He did a fantastic job.
Let me see. I closed my Facebook because it kept on playing that video.
Yeah, it's I am through.
All right.
Well, we'll close the show with, bro. How about that?
Yeah, dude. Let's actually, you know what? We'll do that. We're gonna play this commercial, and then I'm gonna go straight to our outro. So yeah,
that works, man. It's been awesome, and I will. I'm gonna stay on for this, but I will hit you up in the morning, and I'll make sure you get those codes, and I'm gonna take care of Brian in the morning. So it's been fun, dude. I always enjoy being with you too.
Oh man, it's always a blast to have you on too, man. Definitely appreciate you, and definitely want to have you back on. So,
yeah, we'll do it, man. Maybe after Paracon, we'll do it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, cool. Hold on a second here. So we'll do that. All right.
Thanks, Melvin. Hope you have a good night, man.
Yes.
Laura, it is addictjunkieparanormal.com. It's going on the roller right underneath Shawn. That's JUNKY.
All right. Let's make sure there's sound. Hold on.
No
make
sound.
Sure there's sound, but first, I don't have sound either. It's because I'm special. Okay, here we go. You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Nice. And everybody, with that,
Yeah.
I hope we helped you over this hump day and help you slide on into the weekend. See, this is why I closed. All right, I'm going to say it again. Guys, I hope we helped you over this Wednesday, over the hump of the week, and help you slide on into the weekend. Everybody, please stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you all next week. Thank you so much. And,
Thanks, everybody.
Have a great one. Yes, and
It's a
thank
pleasure,
you
man.
again, Josh.
This paranormal adventure that we're all on, it connects us. This is our paranormal community. This is our paranormal podcast with your host, Shawn Gilmore.
He's worked in the paranormal field for 10 years.
He was featured on the TV show Paranormal Survivor that airs on Travel Channel.
His passion is creating para-unity.
With your host, Brian Mursell.
He's worked in the paranormal field for 7 years.
He leads his own paranormal team.
He wants to help people start their paranormal adventure or grow their existing one. This is our paranormal adventure. This is our paranormal community. This is our paranormal podcast.
It's about supporting. It's about making para-unity a real thing, because we all need to support each other within our community, and that's what the show has always been about.